this is a long time coming. We got the GOAT, we got the King of New York, and the man who got everything on his Christmas list this year. 50 Cent. Let's go.
I'm happy to finally be here.
I've been watching y'all.
Alex told me that back in the day, you guys ran him off his corner.
Yeah. You gonna start right there? I just said you gonna start right there.
He
said right away, huh?
He said like, he had a little corner at Far Rock, you know. And
We was in high school, had a couple corners, and just one day, a few dudes from Jamaica was on the corner, and it's like, it's like, all right, y'all got it.
Let's go busy, bro.
Donald Trump calls that the weave, bro. No, we've been doing all right. Things been doing pretty good, you know. 50 Cent pulled up to the show at Madison Square Garden. Things worked out after that.
That was fire.
It worked out.
It didn't need me there. It was sold out already. So I was a surprise.
Nah, but that's
He's so low.
It helped.
Wall, I'm like this. Yeah, I'm in the right place. I know I'm in the right place, but I ain't had to do nothing. And everybody is here.
Bro, it was crazy because I had no clue what to expect. I didn't know you guys were gonna do like a show.
Yeah.
Like it's a real show.
I want to perform for you. Like, look, there's certain guys that, look, you see how he came to Human Harmony? Mm-hmm. Our relationship is a little different. If he does a favor for me, I'm gonna return the favor, bro. Like that's not gonna be a point that I don't.
Now I will say you did that even before I did anything, man. That's love.
You know, and I'm looking at it going, nah, it's cool because I'm a fan of it.
Respect,
Fan of your work,
respect.
Right? So, like, but I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna fuck Kendrick.
Whoa. I said make sweet love.
Sweet love. I registered fuck.
No.
The wrong way.
No, we wouldn't do
No,
that.
it's not. Look, you know what? I apologize, guys.
Yes, let's go.
This is your camera, right? Yeah, this is from years and years of trauma. This comes from abuse from the neighborhood that I grew up in. This comes from a lot of different things, and make sweet love. I heard fuck when you said it.
That's the
it was
people.
aggressive. I don't know why I
So
registered it that way.
aggressive.
And then look, for people to write petitions behind it, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy because I mean, look, you saying. Look, I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them on another level.
You are a comedian.
What I appreciate about it is they are invincible.
Yeah.
When I watch them, I look and I go, there's no point that you could do something that actually damages what they developed, what they built. Like, you know, like they go, like, in any case, like Katt Williams could fight a 15-year-old kid that is his height. And not do so well, right? And he is still Katt Williams.
I didn't like the decision on that one. I didn't like the decision. I didn't like the decision.
The ref stepped in.
Yeah, that was 10-8. That was 10-8. That was 10-8. That was close. It was
That's
close.
one of those ones where you need a do-over. Right? But it does no damage to Katt Williams. He's still that guy.
Yeah.
But I was watching Jamie Foxx new piece, right?
Yeah.
And he mentioned Katt in it. Like it meant to me, it meant that he had to be relevant enough.
Oh, yeah.
For Jamie to include it. It was like, and I didn't know what. Like I went to laugh. Like when if Andrew's gonna do something, already my mind is prepared. I'm conditioned to laugh. I'm waiting for the punchline. It's gonna come. And I'm usually never let down. Jamie's show, that shit put me on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about dick, you know what I mean?
He went to a place that I was like, oh, man, like it was like my eyes was almost
Got emotional, right?
I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
You were supposed to make me laugh. I'm not sure I'm prepared to be doing all of this extra feelings and stuff. I gotta talk to that fool about that. I'm like, what you was doing, bro?
That's inappropriate. He's trying to make you cry.
Yeah, he's just Atlanta. Like he made everyone in Atlanta feel like they saved his life. I said, yo, this is deep. Like the show was really well put
Dub
together.
told me he cried. Shout out to Jamie, by the way. What a comeback.
Yeah.
Dub told me he cried. Jamie Foxx is
Nah, it was
brilliant.
real. It was intense. Look,
Is he the most talented human being?
You know what? Watching that, it was periods of talent that I looked at. Like I saw him doing, like when he did the voice piece, he does those things, and then he had it was almost in living color back when.
You saw glimpses of that,
And he went and he got into like the Django things, the shows,
Yeah.
they show periods, they show pieces of the work that's been done over his entire career.
Yeah.
And then, like, because he was saying the clone piece, like, they think I'm a clone. He tied that in there crazy. It's like, yo, I don't know why I thought he was going to say more about Puffy.
I
Because
thought so
people
too.
said that.
Like, that they were gonna blame him.
Yeah. And I think that was great marketing.
Yeah.
You use the Puffy thing, get us all to tap in.
Because it's what everybody's talking about. already.
Exactly.
And then everybody's looking, going, wait, so I thought he was going to say more about, nah, I don't need that.
Yeah.
It's about Jamie. It's not about that.
That was smart.
You know what I mean?
Smart play.
What's happening with Puffy? I know you're not really tapped in, but what?
The last thing I saw was like a guy there. He was like, yo, he like pushed me into the truck. It really hurt. And he sounded me. Like he sounded me. I was like, yo, look, I could find other things to do for money.
Did you see the video?
I could find other things to do for money. But I'm not sure I can say that for money. Like somebody pushed
How
me
much?
into a
How much?
truck.
How much is this guy trying to get?
I don't know. Like it's a simple suit situation, but it's like
20 mil, I can say it.
You still have to black his face out. You still have to mimic his voice because he's like,
But his
damn.
voice wasn't even that different.
And that little deeper. I was like almost like, no, that's you, young buck.
Yo,
I almost felt like it was him. I almost knew who it was. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, that's Bucky trying to get money right.
Yo, you can't say that dudes are having sex with other dudes, bro. The internet might come for you.
Yeah, you
Yo,
say
the
sweet love,
internet-
sweet love.
Yeah,
Sweet love.
you gotta say make sweet love.
Make
That's
sweet
young
love.
buck breaking right there.
Make sweet love.
There's rules to rap beef now, bro.
Now people
Not in
don't
your
know.
day.
Well, I'm saying like,
Thank you.
God,
That was
man,
good.
why is your homeboy so close to you when you come out of there? Look like you guys just made sweet love. I'm gonna say sweet love instead of anything that says.
That's to me, that's better because they're gonna try to make it something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was smart. Like I didn't think about that. You know, I say things that are borderline. Like I'm like, oh my God, you're in trouble.
You?
Like all the time.
Yeah.
Because I just say.
Nah, but you got
the way I
close
think.
when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not
Holy
Photoshop.
shit.
This is really happening. I'm just saying to you. No, stop it. Look. You set that up. Look, you set that up. There's he's in the same shirt.
What do you mean he's in the same shirt?
Well, obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like you go, I'm like, nah, it was odd. Like, this is some of the things that people say, like girls, guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think is happening in the middle?
I don't know what is going on.
Wow,
there.
they
Like,
found Kendrick and Whiteface.
You can't dress up Kendrick like that. Oh, you can't dress him up like that.
No, it's jokes.
That's like the White Chicks movie, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, that was comedy. That was good.
Yeah, but that
You
was
get away with Whiteface.
You know,
with
that's
comedy.
obviously doing shopping. They got the same outfit.
Yeah,
And
it's
wore
true.
it in public.
Yeah,
That's a nice shirt. That's a nice shirt.
All right, so when he said the shopping line in real life, what did you say?
I said, let me get away from him. Because it was like, he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we got to hang out now. Like, you know, like hang out.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, maybe I take you shopping and I get you some flash and you could give me the hood shit. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding. I always say to myself, like,
It was someone's wedding.
it was Chris Lighty's wedding. It was in Miami. Nori's there. Nori knows this because I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? He's like, yo, certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. Like they would look, like he would say stuff, and it's like he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway. Now you see so much shit that you go, wait. No, this was visible.
He was in the hallway. We saw the video.
Yeah, you see a lot of shit. It comes out later. You're like, that's not the closet. That's the hallway. He didn't give a fuck. Like you could tell that he was already.
Nah, New York is dope. Because when Fab, he was like, yo, Fab, we ain't party. Fab was like, nah, we partying tonight.
He's like, no, like, but he didn't party.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, they let that one go. Like, I had to say something about it later because I was like, oh, it was
What did it feel like all these years? You being the only one calling this out.
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long
They
time.
said you're a hater. They said
You're a
you're crazy.
hater. You do this, yeah. And now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurting. There's all this shit that's coming.
50, you can't make jokes about it.
No.
The internet might come for you, bro.
All I'm saying
They
is
might come for you.
you see it now. All of these complaints. People were damn. They were and pillaged. This was what was going on, right? And what do I get for the? I went through years of a hater. You're a hater. You want this and that. I'm just watching. Like I look at things and go, when you see the new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay, I go, oh shoot, like. Then I think about it, I go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there because they was dealing with that.
Wait, do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way.
Know. Like that, look, you know what's like if you say, I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something happened to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I go, oh, so 10 years, 20 years later, it comes back. And it's like all of Puff's problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys.
What you mean?
The laws are the way they are because
Because of
the priests.
the priests touching little boys.
Oh.
Why are we looking at me, bro? I
That's
just go to church. I just go to church, right? Nothing to do with this. I have an alibi.
That's why the laws allow them to go that far back.
Turn away from you right there.
I'm just a Catholic kid. Come on.
You've been diddled, dude.
No.
What's the body of Christ taste like?
It's sacrilegious. You can't do that.
He's like, yo, drink my blood.
Yo,
So it is crazy when after 20 years they come out. That shit is foul.
But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades.
yeah, because we had our own little thing.
But you were the only. Everybody
your
else
thing?
is scared.
Huh?
But everybody else is scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing where everybody else is scared? I don't know what it is. I'm just
I
asking.
think that they're scared.
But if they're scared,
But
then maybe
you've
that's
been
why I'm thinking.
insinuating Jay-Z a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you've been saying people gonna come for him a little bit.
No,
You've been
I thought he would do funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
So he did the corporate way of
Yes.
trying to keep you down.
I'm
Oh, it's
doing
not
it.
me. It's not.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then
Let's go.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
That's what I'm
What's
talking
your
about.
and Jay's issue?
it's just competitive stuff.
It's
for the
really
music.
just competitive.
This is what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I can
that's the
see
behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's
Yeah.
one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music,
Yeah.
but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're gonna go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water.
You know, this deal, and you go, he said that to you, like.
Okay.
wow.
I get that.
Like they'll speak to your temperament. Like say, you know, 50's a little crazy. He'll say anything. You see what saying anything did to Kanye.
So they're trying. He's basically trying to scare
Yeah,
people out of
out
doing
of
deals
doing
with
it.
you. Interesting. And then M shut it down, and he was like, "Yo, it's got to happen."
I'm not. If he's not coming, I'm not coming. And then it changes the whole thing because he really is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they can say what they want.
Yeah, I know.
But when we go to the stats, the actual
Numbers don't
They know the
lie.
numbers.
he's the
And that was
biggest
before
one.
the days
And-
of the bots and all that shit.
There's a, you know, M obviously speaks with you with high praise, but there's a few videos that I see, and everybody talks about how funny you are. They talk about obviously the albums, all the success, but like Eminem specifically talks about your rapping skill a lot.
Yeah.
Is that mean a lot? I'm like,
It does. Like, you know, look, he never left that part of the creativity. Like he would go back when you don't see him. He's back. He's in his regimen of the studio.
yeah.
And this is why, like, he kind of they can't. You can be as good as him, but you can't really beat him at that.
Definitely.
Because you have to put all your energy there.
And you're just not gonna do it. Once these guys get famous, they leave the
That's it.
studio.
And they go. And the thing that makes him feel good is yo, you heard what I did last like last night, and it gives him that again. So if that's really what's driving you, it's really tough to be better than. And some of them may have a gift. It may be a God-given talent that they can rap the way we speak, but they don't work as hard as him. It's like Kobe Bryant was outperforming people because he would work harder, conditioning himself to do it. And other than him, I don't think nobody's.
Who's the most talented rapper you've seen? Period. Just talent, natural born.
Maybe Craig G. Like when an artist can freestyle, without thinking about anything, and it just all falls in line and sing. Sometimes they can end up rapping it's so easy for them that they don't know exactly what to rap about. You see what I'm saying?
Technically, it's good.
And
Yes.
even Eminem, because I remember those freestyles where they would just give him a word and he
And
just has to
go and go and
Snoop
go.
can do that too. Snoop
Yeah.
can go.
But
They
you're
can go.
right. Sometimes you miss like the connectivity with the music. Like there's songs, there's comedy where it might not even be like the most perfect joke, but it makes you feel the thing.
yes,
and
raw,
that's
you know.
better to you.
That it connects. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and look, a lot of times, if there's no truth to it, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It has to have some sort of connection that's grounded in truth, but it's almost a warped perspective being offered by the comedian. The timing, the way it comes in. And I look at it, I'm like, yo, nah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, you know, and you see things like the white party be there and then they have a little baby like in a sandwich. Like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff. And I'm like, yo, get off of him. That's one of my favorite new artists. Like, yo, get off him. I don't want him going to those
What's up
car
with the
parties.
hugging pictures at the white party though? What is that?
I don't know, bro.
Every picture is a little
Why is
bit.
everyone so happy to be there? I'm like, this regular parties, people don't just hug each other.
You had to
like,
sit in 4 hours of traffic
like
to
5
drive
minutes.
in
Come on,
the
let's have a group hug. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like,
Yeah.
hug. I'm gonna shake your hand. Hey, what's up, man? Everything good? Yeah.
It does feel
dressed it all
Yo,
white.
hold
I
on,
don't
hold
know,
on, hold on.
baby.
That's
You see that?
crazy.
I'm telling you, it was too much
That's
fun.
crazy.
It was a little too much fun.
That's just white boy shit. That's why it's the white party.
Yeah.
It is, it's the whitest party.
I was too happy to have him there. Too happy to have him there. And the baby.
What is going on in the one on the right? That is insanity.
Dude, that's just
Both of them, he looks like he's unzipping his pants. Look at the one on the left.
Come on.
No, that's,
This is bad.
yeah.
This is bad.
Do you call him? Will you call him and be like, yo, listen, you're brilliantly
No, I
talented.
wait till I
you
see them, but I
success."
go to them.
And you go chill with
I
that
go
shit.
to them and I go, yo, come here. I'm like, what happened? I asked him because I like, you know, I'm a fan of the new artists too. I watch him and I'm like, yo, he got the it factor. Like he got that thing, little baby. I like him.
Guys, quick tour announcements. Hawaii, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, man. Mark and I will see you guys out there. And Dove's coming out. The boys coming out. Vala's coming out. And, you know, you never know who's going to come out in Hawaii as well. So we will see you guys at that show, Blythedale Arena. Can't wait. That is the final show of the Life Tour until somebody says they'll give me a extreme amount of money to do it again. So this will be the final show, man. We got to go out with a bang in the amazing state of Hawaii. Love you, appreciate you. See you guys there. Peace.
All right, Cucky Cuck boys, it's date time. I'm taking the rest of this year off, but I'm back in January 9th through 11th. I'm going to be in Tampa. Indians are already scooping up those tickets quickly, so you better hurry up and buy. Also, January 23rd through 25th, I'm going to be in Sacramento. I promise you those tickets will sell out. I am not bullshitting you. Those tickets will sell out, so hurry up and buy those. January 31st and February 1st, I'm going to be in West Des Moines, Iowa. I don't know if anybody's buying those tickets. I don't know where the fuck Des Moines is, to be honest with you. I barely know where Iowa is. Is it the Midwest? Is it Western? I don't know. I don't think it's near Pennsylvania. I know that, but I'm excited to go. My travel agent, Sudeep Shah, Travel King, will book the ticket for me. I got no fucking clue what direction that plane will be going in, but I'll be there. Also, February 21st through 22nd, Brea, we had to reschedule shows from earlier. They are now February 21st and 22nd. February 27th through March 1st, I'll be at Zany's in Nashville. Those shows will also sell out, guys. Buy tickets. Your boy's selling out now. That's just what it is. AkashSing.com. Look how cute my eyes are on the website. Buy your tickets. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Do you think it's starting to happen where like the people you beef with, because this is what I always say, if 50 don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, I don't know why yet.
We gotta wait and see.
Dude, that's what I always say. I'm like, if you don't fuck with you, you got a reason, we're gonna figure it out sooner or later. Do you think that's starting to come to fruition? Like the public is starting to realize, oh, maybe he doesn't fuck with these people.
Because of this.
Uh-huh.
It's the lifestyle stuff. The thing that they're doing is not, because that was also the harness influence.
What you mean?
Like with the parties and everything with Puff, it's the harness influence to get people there. And then, you know, they're not saying,
So now we got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you all the way out of pocket, right?
Yeah.
Everybody didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, now you got to be cool now. Don't ever go against this.
So they're blackmailing with like a booty.
Kind of like, look, you see now you pressing Bieber.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Like I'm calling you, ain't answering.
Yeah, that was a little.
That was weird.
That was crazy.
That was weird.
They did not run through Bieber at that
They
point.
was pressing him like, why you not answering your phone? Like, yo,
Like I don't got a video of me fingering you.
And he wasn't answering for a reason.
He was like, I don't ever
fingered
want
last
to because you did things to me.
Fuck.
Yeah, but that's the, you can see how it kind of leveraged. I guess it's the same thing with Epstein, right? What else would you do?
100%.
Yeah. But you've never wanted to be like in the in-group. I've never seen your entire career.
No.
You didn't start
I've been out of the in-group before I got here, right? I was already kicked. They was already had relationships with Ja and all these other people.
Yeah.
So they was already like what we would call the artist community was already connected to that. So I just came and was creating my own bubble.
Yeah, you were a disruptor.
Things. And I wanted to just help other artists that I signed to the label I felt had something to build them up at different points. And then it was a period that Jay retired.
Yeah.
He had retired and went to go work at Def Jam.
Yeah.
And then he did the slickest thing I ever experienced.
Yeah.
Because where we from, you strong as the crew that you built, right? So you look out for your people. And then he didn't build the crew, but he went and took Def Jam's crew.
Acquired a crew.
So he went, and then he came back with him, Beyonce, Rihanna, and
but he still got his people around him. He still got like Tata and a few.
And that's just the real crew in my mind.
Alex will ride for Jay-Z no matter what.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, but I'm also a huge. I'm a New Yorker, so
He might be loyal to you if you didn't run him off his corner.
If you didn't run him off his corner, it'd probably be all love.
Nah, you saved my life. I probably would have turned out right.
All right. Hold on. I always want to talk to you about this. When we were in Boston, we got to talk a little bit, but I want to know the beginning.
Yeah.
Because what's always impressed me about you is this understanding of the human condition. You understand people, you understand what they're afraid of, and not always like fear of their life, fear of shame, fear of public perception. The first thing I asked you, I was like, I just need to understand. At what age are you starting to figure this out?
Oh, like that was... It's younger for me, like in 12, 13 years old.
You said 12, 13.
Yeah.
You were starting to even put together your own crew.
Yeah.
Right?
Because the West End didn't have requirements. Like the neighborhood didn't have an age limit for selling drugs. How much of it can you sell?
So who are you getting it from at that time? Who's your connect?
I would be watching the structure that was around early on. So it's like a lot of the guys that they see I beef with, they were part of the influences early on, like the Supreme Team, different dudes those different areas. They would all be there, and we kind of see how things didn't just happen randomly.
Right.
So you told me this interesting thing that I thought was cool. You were leading your crew. You're young. Some of these guys are older than you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
This is teens.
13, 14.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Well, and then you said you got locked up. You went to juvie.
Yeah. I was in like in a SPARFIT, like a juvenile detention center.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you said when you came out, you weren't like the top of your role wasn't the top, but you still needed them to respect you.
Right. So what's the name? When you talking about this, when I got back from shop, I had done a boot camp, 6 months in the military boot camp. I've done therapeutics. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can. There wasn't no difference. Hi, my name's Curtis Jackson. I'm medic.
Wow, you still got it.
Yeah, like, you don't forget those things, especially when you haven't been fucked up by drugs already. So if you've been listening, this is something they would do every night at house meetings.
Okay.
Like you come in and they would all go through the cardinal rules and things, and they would read that off. It's the serenity prayer.
Yeah.
And I would go through that, KSAC, all the different therapeutic things, projects, avoiding longer jail sentences.
Yeah.
Because if you go through all these things, then you don't end up locked up.
You don't spend as much time. So then from that, you kind of become a little more observant of people. Like in those facilities, they like drop slips. They start to tell on you.
What do you mean?
Like you just came out of jail, and now that you're in the shock program, in the military boot camp side, they're like, you skip steps. He did this, he did that, and you like receive punishments in exchange for those different things. And I wasn't adjusting well. I had plans to sell drugs when I got home again. So I'm like, yo, who's telling on me? Before you know it, it's like they would do things to turn the entire platoon against you because they go, okay, everybody drop, and then have you just dead. So now the smoke breaks over, drop. And they're doing push-ups now, and you're just standing there chilling with your cigarette, like, You know what I mean? And then everybody's kind of looking to you do something wrong and watch. And it starts to, do different things. I would do things like I volunteer to work in the kitchen.
Okay.
When my platoon had the detail, and then I would like sit next to like the beats, like the worst shit that people don't want. Mm-hmm. You can't talk when you come into this. So you come in, they go, pop, they go into parade wrestling, then they go to the position of attention, and then they move up. Mm. So the mess hall is really quiet, and they come through, and then you got to use your hand, like this, or this. Do you want a little bit, medium, or a lot?
Like a Diddy party.
Yes. And do you want a little bit, a little?
How much baby oil?
So they would do that, and I would wait for them to come, and I would put the like coffee cake next to the beats. And I know you want the coffee cake, but when I didn't like it, I'd just give you beats.
Right on top of that shit. But this is
Look at it like this, like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. No, so this is interesting. You're managing leverage at this point.
At that point, yeah. I'm just going, I know that they want this is the only sweets that they're giving us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna want that. And then I put the beats next to it. I'll go in the kitchen and I get back. You drop the slip on me. I'm not saying, because if you don't eat it, they're gonna make you wear it.
So now you got to eat these shitty beats with this
they're
coffee
gonna put the
cake
shit all over there. It's gonna fuck up your whole coffee cake experience. You're gonna eat these fucking nasty ass beats that they play. Yes, fuck you. Since you want to put me in slip and drop slip shit, and then I'll find ways to do shit back to them without doing anything back to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing shit back to them, but you're also getting them to do what you want. So you understand there's a leverage play.
Hell yeah, it's absolutely in every situation.
So you leave the camp, you come back. How do you signal to your team? Like you told me this great story of how like you weren't making that much money, but you were giving it all to them, so they knew that you were still the top guy.
Yeah, because we would go in there when we was backing up. They would give you like $1,100 a piece. So it's like 4 people in there, and I'm in there, and but everybody in here used to work for me, so I can't take this $1,100. So I'm saying here 20. Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Let's just do this like this. So it kept them still viewing me as the boss.
Because if you're making the same money as them, they're going to start to view you
We're
as
the same.
Yeah. Wow. So you're sacrificing. You're not making anything, so that they know that you're.
I would tell them just put 2 grams on the side, each one of the bags, while you bag the thing up, and then if we need it, we go to that. But if you're doing it, this or that. And anything that was left over, I just would take the whole leftover. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't take the money that they knew. So then when they tried to get them to go to bag up without me, they'd be like, no, we're boo-boo.
Yeah.
They don't know they get more if I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they're going, nah, well, yeah, I'm coming with boo-boo at. Why do you keep asking for boo-boo?
Yep. So is people's loyalty usually tied to self-preservation?
Absolutely.
So even in the jail thing, it was just like, I want that sugar, I want that coffee cake, I gotta be nice to this guy or else I'm not gonna get that thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
bagging up, it's, hey, I wanna make more money, I'm making more money
I'd
when
rather
I'm
for
with
him there. Because when it's there, he better. It's always better when he's there.
Yeah.
Like they're looking and they go, nah. Then it took, even in that, when I had accumulated the work, then they came back and it was like, dude, his name was right out in the neighborhood. He came, he was like, Rob was like, yo, the DA looking for Bob. I said, oh, my name's Curtis. Then, that means he's not looking for me, buddy. All right, so they ran out of town and they thought there was no work there for weeks. There was no work there for like a few hours, like 2 hours.
Wow.
And then you were able to get something else going.
Oh, just change the tops. So just change the capsules, put them right back up.
Wow.
A few hours later, he came back. By the time he came back, I was strapped. And same type of corner thing we went through. Like,
We weren't as sophisticated. But we did.
So okay, so you're doing this thing like, and again, I don't want to incriminate. So if I am doing that, you stop me. But like, how do you escalate? How do you grow the business? You're an entrepreneur at this time. Like, I'm sure you're looking at this, you go, okay, do I get more territory? Do I sell more people? Do I get it for a cheaper price? Like, what is going through your mind?
How do you scale being a drug dealer?
like how do you
just move faster. You move more faster.
Yeah.
So if you get bigger, the pieces got bigger. I was giving away more drugs for the money, but the clientele was drawing it off the other corners. So it was like it was pulling everybody to that corner because it was so much more. They were getting more for their money. And then it's like,
so you're giving better deals.
And
Everybody's
expanding.
Expanding too.
now
You
it's
gotta
like
open a
cheese
franchise.
lines.
Yeah, you're like Amazon for crack.
That's the vibe. Like Amazon is a great model to look at because you see that they'll curate the sales. Then after they get the sales, they say, give me a deal to FedEx and to UPS. And then when they don't give them the deal they want, they just say, okay, we'll deliver it ourselves. Because we got all of the transactions.
Because loyalty is leverage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, How to Rob. I grew up in New York City. I remember the disruption of How to Rob. It was the first disruptive, in my opinion, it was like the first disruptive rap record. I'm going to connect it to something very weird, but do you remember the Blair Witch Project, that movie that came out, where we didn't know if it was a real project or not, right? And you had to go to the movie theater because you're like, this is so fucking different. I've never...
Nah, it's crazy. Yeah, and it was like, it wasn't very expensive, Blair Witch, neither.
And that was part of the charm because you're like, yo, it might be... That's what I felt How to Rob was. The energy was like, what the fuck is going on?
In the culture, it was almost taboo for you to say someone's name.
Yeah.
And you said, everybody gets these jokes though. That's awesome. Everybody gets these jokes though. Okay.
Wait, you came with How to Rob, that was after you got dropped, right?
Yeah.
Now, so you were like
How to Rob that happened.
So wait, you get shot first, then dropped, then How to Rob.
No, How to Rob came before I got shot. And dropped. What happened is
I thought you got
with How to Rob, I was approaching the release date and they were like, Columbia was dead serious going to just throw it out. And, you know, and that was desperation. It was.
Desperation for what? What was it?
If I didn't do something that command attention, it would come out without any attention surrounding it.
And you didn't want that to flop. You didn't want that.
No, I'm subjected to the same thing. Like if that worst scenario came from me saying people's names, it would be exactly what I'm subjected to in Southside Jamaica, Queens. You see what I'm saying?
There's no greater risk. I could already get shot. So if I say everybody's name, I got the same.
Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Okay. So if it doesn't work, then I go home to that, and that's there. That's what's going to be there.
Yeah.
That's a great risk calculation. It's like I'm already afraid of that. Or I'm already dealing with that.
Yeah. Subjected to it regardlessly. And then you go on, okay, so if this doesn't work, then so I got to take the shot that makes everybody see or notice that I'm here.
When did you know that it was bubbling?
Nas was like, because Nas came, he was like, yo, that was kind of crazy, yo. That kind of felt like when I came, like, automatic, like, you know, like how it culturally, and then it was like,
he took me on tour, right?
Okay.
Wait, so Nas stepped up.
That. Yeah.
And what you think that was like a Queens thing, or did you guys have connection before that?
Well, part of Queens thing because that was a part of it, but he didn't have to. He didn't have to do that.
And also, he's getting enemies by co-signing you. That's
it was
brave
too
thing.
early. There was no enemies. Wasn't there yet. It just was. He was looking at it like it was disruptive. It was an ill move, like a bossy move. And
you did diss Nas a few years later.
You gotta understand this. You have to understand this.
He has a reason
to clear
for
up your misunderstanding. You do have to understand. Look, it's funny because it ties into shit even to now, right? Like you go. It was just yesterday. I was just seeing it. They're saying the third person that was there to witness this thing in the Diddy case, the lawsuit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jay was Jennifer. Jennifer Lopez. They were saying it was Jennifer Lopez. The female that they said was there. They're saying it was Jennifer Lopez.
The unnamed female.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now look, when you say this,
allegedly, Amanda. Thank you.
Say, look,
man is working overtime.
What just happened?
Bro, the Jewish anxiety corner in this room is percolating right now.
It brought up Jennifer because like Nas was kind of like he took us on the road with us, so he kind of knew our temperament. If you ask him, he'll tell you that he said I thought they was just going to jail, like because. Was actively in it. Like he was the smarter part of the experience.
Right.
Like the rest of the crew was like, I was at home with them. There was Queensbridge, Jungle Ways, Lord, everybody that was there was like horse. It was all comfortable for me to be around them. So when we was out, there was always that energy that was like, we was in different neighborhoods, but the energy that's in our neighborhood was there. Yeah. A different version of it. So, and I was comfortable with being in altercations or like popping. So I was like, what? Because the fight just, you know what? Boxing does that to you. It takes the emotion out of the fight.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you fight so often, you start, it just be like, what? it's like sparring. Like
Yep.
most of the time when you get into it with a fighter, like he just because he punched you already. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see him rocking back and forth. Extra
There's no ding,
emotional.
ding, ding.
All of that. Nah, in the street it's easy. He just punched you. Start the fight.
Yeah. All the guys who's like trying to take the shit off and square it out.
yeah.
You know they don't want to fight. It's the ones that slowly walk up to you.
Trying to find a way out of this shit. Hold on. You think this shit is sweet?
I don't even make it to that part. I'm gone.
He said, look at his arms across. He has that. I'm not getting in a fucking fight.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
You get me.
He says, are you kidding me? There's going to be no fight.
You ever know how people feel tough just because they're around you? I'm not even one of them. I'm not even there.
And in lifestyle, look at this. In lifestyle, the funniest Whoo Kid would do that, right? The Whoo Kid would come. He go, yo, we see punting them. I ran out the back. I did this. I said, you ran? Are you pussy? Yes.
Shout out Whoo Kid, bro.
Like, yes.
Who get funny as shit?
What the fuck are you doing? That was the first time I ever had a conversation with someone and they said yes. So and I looked at it and I was like, yo, nah, it's cool. We just need him to play the music.
Exactly.
Right?
You don't need him
I
shooting.
said, we're not going to react to nothing that comes from him because we know that he has this temperament.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's actually better that he told me than to pretend to be something you're not.
And now you got an expectation for him to rumble, and then he's not getting after it.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, he goes,
I'm pussy.
That's great. Expect me to do what someone you think is supposed to do in the event that there's an altercation.
Exactly. I'm 5'7".
And you go like, yes. A regular person, you do something wrong, 911. 9 fucking 11. Come get this motherfucker.
Yes.
You hit me. Don't act like you didn't hit me. You hit me.
He's lying, officer. Officer, he's lying. I will see you in court. Yes.
It's odd when you see people that portray lifestyle a certain way do it.
I agree.
Yeah.
People trying to get tough with me, and I told them that I'm calling Uncle Donald to look at their taxes. I said,
we're gonna find out
if anybody gets tough with me. I told Uncle Donald got a call. You better make sure you're not writing off everything. We're gonna look at the write-offs. We're looking at the write-offs
because this is not right.
Yes, exactly.
Those are different alphabet boys, right?
Yeah, we got CIA.
Yeah, SEC.
All of that.
But the J-Lo thing was because I had done a record with Jennifer because she's really why I recorded with Puff. She told because she was on the
Every
6.
bad thing starts with her.
Yes. Well, no. That was a good thing.
Wait, hold on.
I was fucked up.
Free
bro.
shine though. Free
This
shine.
is the very beginning. God damn.
Free shine, bro.
This shit has been damaged bad.
Let's shine back in the country.
At that point, it was good. She was like, because she was on the 6 with Corey Rooney, and then we were working. Tommy Mottola.
Shout out Tommy, man.
Yeah, that whole Columbia regime over there, we was working together, and then Jennifer was telling him he should work with me. He's like really talented. Okay. And I started to write little things for Puff and stuff like that. And then after a while, and then after I worked, we did a couple things together. She called and they had a record. It was Jennifer's record, so I wrote to the record. And Irv and them found out that I had done the record. This is how. Look, they've done things to block me. I haven't blocked. I haven't told a DJ don't play a record or don't.
Irv is Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti, and they you can tell now they've admitted it over the time period.
Yeah, and that J-Lo record would have been a big look for you because you wasn't 50
But what
yet.
they did was use me against me. They went and told Tom and them like, why y'all doing business with this guy? Like this guy's like what he says on these records. Like what happens when he flips on Jennifer?
And so they scared him.
Scared him off for the record, so they ended up like
Puffy,
put
I
Nas.
did that.
This is why even Jay was angry at Irv because he was saying put Nas on the record.
Oh, and Jay and Nas were beefing at the time.
Well, he just won.
Oh, wow.
That's right after either. Yeah.
Well, who won that one to you?
Nas won.
Easy. Why do we not remember that? Like
Because he just look. Nas won that
Depends
battle.
which records we.
That's crazy. It's called ethering someone for a reason. It's not called whatever.
Takeover was way harder.
But nobody calls, damn, you really took him over.
Yeah, look.
You ethered him.
You got people there. Look. Who's best is to the actual the fans' perception of the artist. Because if they're really passionate about you, then you're the best.
He left Rockefeller after that.
Yeah.
He said, y'all Rocco, wait, we Roccos, y'all rock fellas. And he's like, I think I got to buy Def Jam. He said,
that was kind of
I
crazy.
need a new label.
That was, but he could have sued. He could like Drake.
What is
He didn't sue.
Yeah, we'll finish the Jennifer thing, and then I want to ask you
But
about
with
the Drake
Jennifer,
thing.
she had called, we did the record, and then I'm like in the car, I'm like, yo, and I see that they say new Nas, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, no.
The song comes on, and it's Nas. And like he didn't call early on, like he had some issues with his old lady, his baby mother at the time. And
Yeah, we heard about that.
Yeah, while that was there, he kind of wanted to do the same thing to Mega,
Yeah.
You wanted to do the same thing to what?
to Mega.
Oh, he was doing that to Cormega?
Well, he wanted to. So
Oh.
you know, and he had called me mad times because I could get in contact with the girl Holiday he was dealing with at the time.
Yeah.
And they were I spoke to him mad times when it was for that, but then when it came to tell me about the
he didn't
record,
keep that same love.
He didn't keep that same
call me the
energy.
same way. So I felt that's how I was feeling.
You felt a lack of loyalty. You felt...
Right. Just at that point. And then I love Nas.
Yeah.
He didn't have to take me on that tour. I just sent him in guitar.
Yeah.
He's out there. And I'm like, yo, it's ill to see him because was that before we figured out how to do it.
Interesting.
Like we couldn't, I was not a good rapper at the point Nas was on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, Nas...
I was still working at becoming good as an artist.
Illmatic's still
And
one of
it
the
took
best
everything that I went through to get me to the point that I was at on Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I mean? Or it's like, you gotta look and say, the universal theme that worked the best for hip hop artists is life and death.
Oh, the Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie, Ready to Die, Life After Death, and then Tupac, Machiavelli. These are all life and death theme records. You know what I mean? So when I add a little bit of aspiration to it, I say get rich or die trying.
Trying. Oh.
That's great.
I mean, we were just listening to it. I'm sure all you guys, I was listening to it, you know, coming, and the energy is absolutely crazy, but it also, like, I remember, is that the biggest debut of an artist?
Yeah, the largest debut in hip hop album. Wow. And it's because I got bumped around. I would have came out of Columbia, it would have been like, boop.
Oh, that's right. So everybody knew about you. You're percolating. There's the heat. You're hearing about all the drama. You're getting better
Then
at rap.
I get shot up. I'm getting better at the same time. And then by the time I come back, and I just didn't switch the narrative. See, look, if they go like this, they go, a lot of times we hear people say something and it's dope. And you go, yo. And you look and go, is he really like that? Like, is the artist really like living that lifestyle? Is that? And the part where it breaks is he's not.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I grew up in the suburbs, and that was
This is right here. Like
and that was the thing that everybody was going crazy about. Is this guy? All the rappers that talk all this shit, this guy
He lived
is
it.
this.
and they were like they were so romanticized by it or whatever. It was like, this is it.
No,
And
it's
then
it's still here. It's the NBA young boy Dirk
yeah.
area in our culture in hip hop.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, that part has been there too. It was just conscious rappers. It was like Common Sense. It
I
was
used to
Mos
love
Def.
that,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
Talib Kweli. It was
I used to love that
Q-Tip.
until I got a
They
job.
were smarter rappers.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when your hit record is Sit Down, Be Humble, that's fucking smart shit to make a hit record out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. What age group is it inappropriate to not like what he just said?
None.
None. Oh, wow. So you can reach the masses if you're being a little bit
when
more.
it connects, when it's done properly.
It's just harder to connect.
It is harder to do it that way, from my perspective.
Yeah.
Quick question about the Nas J-Lo thing. He knew you were going to do that track and still didn't call you, or do you think maybe he just didn't know?
I don't think he was aware of it,
Yeah.
but they did that
Right.
in his behalf. You see what I'm saying? They said, no.
Oh, I know they did that.
And then shifted for him to rap on the record. And then when that happens, and I'm like, damn, why you didn't call me to just say that I'm not on the record, that he's on the record.
Yeah.
See, because
But do you think he knew that you were on the record already? Because
He
maybe
was
he didn't
supposed
know.
to be on it.
I think that
Oh, he knew.
they
Okay.
took him off,
Yeah, that's
me off the
different.
record.
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second. Listen, we gotta talk about how the NFL is trying to steal Christmas.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
They're really grinching it up.
Yeah, I love
They're
it.
trying to steal Christmas from the NBA. NBA always had Christmas lockdown.
That was their day.
That was their day.
Yeah.
And the NFL is like, nah, we
50
got
Cent
it.
with Alexx. That's my corner now.
They really try to take that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a couple games.
Good
And
games, I
You
think.
like these?
I think good games.
Steelers, Chiefs.
Chiefs. The Chiefs, every fucking game they play is close.
Yeah.
And the Steelers are good. So the Steelers could win. I guess you still bet on the Chiefs just because they keep winning.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the spread is. But Ravens, Texans, I don't trust the Texans. I hate to say that as someone from Texas, but I just don't trust them this year.
So you think Ravens got it?
I think the Ravens got it. They haven't been amazing this year, but I trust them more than I trust the
Bro,
Texans.
going back to the Steelers real quick, Tomlin is so funny. Like, I know I'm probably referencing the video poorly, but like, one of my favorite things about the mic'd up situations
Yeah.
is when a player is acting different than normal and the other players realize he's mic'd up. So he'll be like in the locker room and be like, all right, guys, let's go. And they'll be like, oh, you mic'd up. All right. Usually scrolling TikTok with us, but I hear you're going to be a good teammate right now.
That's funny.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin called somebody out on the way back to the locker room. He was like, oh, you mic'd up. You don't talk like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
some shit like that
Who was
after
the
the
guy?
game.
The coach was like, "Hey, you're about to hit your record for rushing or some shit."
Fuck, who was that?
You saw this? And
Yeah.
like, I can put you in. You can get it, or you want the other guys? And he goes, "Let the young guys eat."
Oh, it was
was
Saquon
awesome.
Barkley was the running back.
Is that what it was?
Oh,
And
it was a rushing record for a single game.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Nick Sirianni was the coach. It
That's
wasn't for
pretty
like
cool.
a bonus.
That is.
He said, yeah, Saquon said, let the young boys eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
love
Fire.
it.
Now, who was mic'd up, Sirianni or Saquon?
I think Sirianni was mic'd up.
That's
Sirianni
fire.
was mic'd up, right?
That's fire.
Oh, Saquon was mic'd up. Okay, so there you go.
I
Convenient.
mean, cool.
Yeah, it's fire.
But also, like, you already got the game in the bag. Your job is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah. Why go out there?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck the single game record. You could go for the season.
Also, Saquon hasn't been this healthy in years. Normally
That's
he
another
gets hurt.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
is-
hate the Eagles.
Yeah,
so
you
I
want to
would-
go get hit in the head? You're like, I'll just sit on the bench.
Let the young guys get concussed. That's
got
what he
it.
meant
They got
to say. Okay, so and then the Ravens, you think got it?
I think the Ravens got it. I think they'll figure it out.
Is there a storyline you like this year in football? Like, is there something you find really
Detroit and Buffalo.
interesting?
Yeah, I think those are, it's like we finally could see one of these cities win a Super Bowl. And I think that would be so
It's like a fun
fucking
redemption
cool.
story.
Yeah, man, Buffalo, the most loyal fans.
Yeah.
Detroit been getting shit on for decades in
Yeah.
every possible way.
Yeah.
And if either one of them got a Super Bowl, it would be so sick. So I'm hoping that happens.
I don't
Yeah.
think Detroit's ever even been.
Detroit's never been. I just mean as a city. The city's just L after L, honestly. And Detroit's a good city. You ever go to Detroit? You're
Yeah,
always
it's
like,
cool.
It's a cool city.
It's actually coming up a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's a good, But I think those are the storylines I'm most interested in. Russell Wilson's like kind of back. He's like kind of playing well. We thought he was cooked.
Yeah, what do you think changed there?
I don't know. I think Pittsburgh has a good enough supporting cast
So that
that
he
it doesn't really matter. He just needs to be serviceable, and he's
Game
been better
manager.
than that.
Yeah.
But also Denver, a lot of people were saying Sean Payton, who coached Russell Wilson last year, he was the problem. But now they're kind of winning with a rookie quarterback. So like he's kind of redeemed himself a little bit. So there's a lot of redemption going on for everybody except the Cowboys, which is cool.
Well, how about your Chiefs though? Using the dark magic to always win.
The Chiefs look very vulnerable this year, even though they're 11-1. I know that sounds crazy, or maybe 12-1, whatever they are. 12-1 sounds crazy, but they are, I think, 10 straight one-score games they've won. And at some point, you would think that has to give. I know they got Patrick Mahomes, but at some point, you think that has to give.
You think?
Because they're like struggling to beat like losing teams.
Yeah.
One-score game. The Raiders, the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just, I don't trust them as much as I do the Bills right now, even though the Bills lost against the Rams last week. I just still think they are a better team, a stronger team. But I could be wrong.
Mark is so much better at our steak segments after he does a show with Joey Avery.
Yeah,
He hangs out with Joey Avery and he gets all the insights.
Bro, I've been absorbing some shit.
Yeah,
This
you've been
football thing is
absorbing, bro.
crazy, dude.
Shout out Joey, man. What up, Joey?
Yeah. Yes.
Learning football.
That's funny. The only thing I know about football and Christmas is Beyonce's performance.
Yeah. Yo, if you're going to bet this Christmas, you're going to do it with Stake. Stake is the leader in global betting and U.S. social casinos. Bet on top sports and political events. And use the promo code Flagrant for your welcome bonus. Now let's get back to the show. Can I ask you about the second biggest beef in rap right now, which is Drake and Kendrick? What do you think about that?
What's the first? The first is
Wait, what?
what's the first biggest?
I don't know. There's probably something else going on. But I know that the second one that people used to be talking about, like, what do you think the lawsuit is really about?
I thought it was about stopping the damage that the Super Bowl would do.
Because the Super Bowl, now, in my opinion, I don't think that the NFL would let Kendrick say certified pedophiles
Right.
out loud.
They would actually, I think that they would be part of the damages after that. You know, you're the largest sports event that everyone is viewing. People watch football who don't watch football.
Everybody
It's
gonna
the
watch
Super
it.
Bowl.
Yeah.
And when that record just they not like that, like that is the record.
You can't not play it.
Yes.
But you can't have lines talking about pedophilia in the song that the whole world is watching.
Now look at this. Look, pedophilia. Look at this is such a proper diss. This is not saying anything that would have to be bleeped. You see what I'm saying? to you?
Oh, because it's not a cuss word.
It's not a cuss word.
Isn't
It's
that
not-
crazy that words are
But do you
worse
think
than
the
the
Super Bowl-
most heinous act ever?
Yeah.
If you properly scientifically say the most heinous act ever, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine.
Don't
Totally
say
fine.
shit though. If
Yeah,
you say
God.
shit,
That's-
yeah,
Nah,
got it.
you were inappropriate.
FCC.
But like the way, look, it not being true doesn't matter. Like in hip hop, it didn't matter to this point. None of the things that they said were about me were true at that point. Like they
But
said
there
shit.
got to be enough, not proof, but like some smoke around it. If there's any smoke around it, we'll buy it. Faith and Faith and Pac. There's
think
some
so,
picture of
man.
them together. So if he says I fucked her, we all see that one picture. This is all we
Yeah,
need as
yeah.
fans. One picture,
And
and we're
it's
like,
unbelievable.
Pac, fuck that girl.
Yeah.
That's all we need as fans. We're just ready to buy in.
No, I think that they just
That's it.
They're ready to hate on Drake. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're always ready to hate on who's on top. And
Yes.
now Kendrick, if Kendrick's on top, there's going to be people ready to hate on him, and he's never been in that position.
Nah, you know,
He always been an underdog
but he's been a media darling.
Yeah.
because
Kendrick,
because
still
he's
is.
not number one.
Kendrick got trophies I didn't even know that they had.
Which one?
Like what Pulitzer.
Pulitzer Prize. Yeah.
What the fuck? How a rapper get that?
Sit down.
Be humble. Wait, what the fuck? This is what
Yeah, I know,
think
it's
he's
different.
what
That's
they
different.
would like hip hop culture to be.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Like look at the themes. Good Kid, Bad City, Mad City. You know what I mean? Like it's coming out of the environment and being that talented. So they would like it to be that, and it'd be
Less scary and
yes.
dangerous.
less aggressive, less parts of the environment.
Because you can sell it to more people.
Right.
You can sell
And
it to
then-
way more people.
Because I never seen, I didn't even know what that was. When he got that one, I was like, whoa, what's that? Like I seen, look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking
was wondering
trophies,
what you were
those
talking
fucking
about.
trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career, if you look at his career,
This guy.
Wow. You're gonna let him say that? You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
You're gonna let him say that?
he had one.
Yeah, exactly.
He had
And
one.
he ain't show up.
No, he has like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was
At
one.
the same time.
After that, he got them shits. He's like drinking. His pictures with him like fucking thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because
are from
he's
the
no
marriage.
longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Right? You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got it for the
Doing
music.
brunch,
Jay got it for the
oh,
music.
No,
Nah,
I'm saying
did-
shit you didn't see.
He deserved those.
I'm sitting there, it was like this, like Black excellence. They're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch. You're like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you niggas this year. Come on, bro.
That's crazy. He's just looking at his watch during the whole Rock Nation break. Like, is it 3:30?
Yeah, it's almost time to get out.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Oh, wow. So that's the deal he signed, huh?
Yeah, that's the deal. Like the other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
Oh, yeah, before I forget this, we talked about Jay. Proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy a lot.
No, that was a real suburb question.
Yeah, I know, right? Proximity.
And the proximity.
Proximity. That's the SAT hit parade word. I had to learn
Proximity of
that.
Jim. Do you think he fucking knew all of the shit that was going on? Then I was like a.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
I know, but the way he said it,
Like I said,
no matter how you answer that shit, you snitching.
That was a narc kind of question.
You asked the question like a fan.
hey, I grew up with white people, but one thing I know is how to get a black guy in trouble.
But it's a great question.
Yo, just give him the Happy Meal before you ask him to snitch, bro.
He said, damn, they wasn't even drinking.
Speaking of, how the hell you pronounce Lechem?
Le chemin de roi.
Okay.
It's the King's Path.
King's Path.
Chemin de roi.
Because I know Branson. That's the one I pronounce.
Branson. That's the Branson lifestyle. You're going to be outside.
Biff, you're not worried that if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them.
You just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way? Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up?
I don't got that shit in my past. I'm not.
Everybody got a little bit.
Look,
Like,
I took.
not that it's real or
no,
not, but-
I took a pill, but it was for me to perform better. For her to remember, buddy. I didn't fucking give her a drink so she forget what the fuck happened. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the drug. I gave me the fucking drug to perform. So she could remember and possibly love me for that.
Did it work?
What the fuck? This is, yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. Like, doing pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. I don't know why it's so hard for people
So
just
for
to
people to
acknowledge
feel
weird
like
shit is
you
weird.
would have something or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too, this is people that are looking on the separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what does that mean?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. And when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
So by you, you're good, bro.
That's great.
You're fucking good.
Yeah.
You're protecting hip hop.
Yeah.
If you don't speak out and make them the weirdos, then they're gonna think everybody's
Every
like
single
that.
person is like that involved in hip hop culture.
Makes you think, did Jay do it?
Shut up. He's in trouble. We live in New York, bro.
No.
Come on. We live here.
No,
Free Jay-Z.
I'm just saying.
Shout out Mufasa. We all gonna go and support. Yo, we can all see. You are crazy. That was the craziest thing. I literally.
What's
bro,
the lady at Rock Nation? I gotta send her that.
You don't feel like that happened the same day, bro. What's the day came out the day before, the next day
I
was
was eating Raisin Bran. Okay, I'm eating Raisin Bran. I got my daughter in my arm. I'm scrolling, right? I see somebody screenshot your shit. Is Jay and the whole family at the Mufasa fair, and then the comment is 50 Cent. Jay said they said I a 13-year-old. Let's go watch Mufasa.
Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa right now. I just think it was a good look, like angling yourself as
a family man.
Yes.
But they had to go to the premiere,
that
bro.
was planned already. I'm pretty
had to go to the
bro.
premiere.
And I realized that later, but I'm just saying to you, I haven't seen him in a long time. That's all I was saying. When I hadn't seen him in a long time, and then I heard this shit, and then I looked and I saw Mufasa, I said, whoa. That's all that fucking happened, bro. You think this is at my phone? This is my phone. This is happening at real time. I'm going, yo. He said, yo.
You just gotta say everyone gets these jokes, bro. That's what you gotta say.
Yeah, no.
Rappers, listen, comedians are the new
Why do
rappers,
people-
bro. That's
why
the
do
thing.
people come to my page, bro?
That's true.
I know what I'm saying.
You know what they say?
That is true.
Well, you don't think you're gonna happen next? Yeah, this is what they say to me, buddy. Well, you're next, buddy. You're fucking, you're laughing at this.
Then you're not worried at all.
Why?
Because you don't got nothing.
I don't have it.
All right.
There's no girls gonna come out.
Why you sound
Man,
skeptical?
Because I think there are some women
Damn,
that are
Al.
like, no,
Yeah,
I
what's up
think
with
there's
this
some
guy?
women that are like,
This guy's supposed to be from Queens, bro.
No,
He's
let me cook.
he's
Let me cook.
reflecting
Let me
his own
cook.
fucked up experience.
You kick him off the corner one time.
No, what I'm saying is I know a couple of exes that fucking throw me under the bus.
You should let him have the corner. None of this would have happened if you let him have the corner. Would have been fine.
You know, there's some like opportunists. They'll just throw out the fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. You had to have something. Look, if you already interacted with the person, right, and you hadn't had a bad experience, it would take more for them to say some of the shit that you see these people say. Right? Like, you go, what made you do? What made you? Even when we part ways, and because a lot of times when we interact with people, they don't necessarily. They're not just having fun for tonight. They think we're bleeding into this hardcore relationship that may not materialize. Right. So I see what you're saying, where they can look and go, well, look, you met the girl in 2003. You hung out with her. You had a good time after the show with 30 girls there. You just went and y'all hung out, right? And y'all just part ways, right? So there's no negative things between it. But she can look up at the TV now, and you've been a success since then. Feel like that's my life. I was supposed to be there, and be upset with you and say something. But will it have any merit to it?
If I gotta keep
that
it real,
woman hasn't been in
you ain't always have the most amicable breakups. Do you remember where, I think it's your baby moms, where it's like she was kind of speaking out, and then all of a sudden the house just got burnt down?
Yeah, but you know, it happens. Left eye. She burned the house down.
This nigga is crazy. That's what I was saying.
No, my God, he goes, wow. So I know how you feel about me now. No, he's going, he's great. So
Who's the fan?
He saw me like the man.
I want my block back.
He goes, look, I have faith in our just justice.
I'm a
I
civilian
believe
now.
there will be consequences connected to those behaviors and actions that this brother is talking about.
Oh my
I agree,
goodness.
man.
Why is that a part of his thought process today while we're here having a good time?
That's a good
I
ass
just said,
point.
look, you do have people that really, look, when you break up with them, they don't care about you anymore.
Yeah.
So they'll say things and you go, yeah, but it doesn't hold merit. It doesn't have any no real.
Yeah, of course.
connection
After all
to
these
it.
years,
That's
and
like-
you don't see nothing.
Yeah, the girl that's just upset with you. She's just angry with you. She got and you go.
I thought the smartest thing Jay said in the statement was, if you really believe this happened, then press criminal charges. He said, pull up.
But I don't think that was.
Tell me.
Okay, look. Because of the statute of limitation, there is
There is no criminal. So it's a
So making a
it's
statement
pump
is to
fake.
make people feel like.
But apparently, if she's under 18, didn't you say it still could be criminal? He knows because he's fed.
He used to be a cop.
So you
You turned him into a cop. He used to sell drugs and then he became a police officer. Did you know that?
How to rob. He listened to that song.
Glorified security.
But you know what he would do? When they would arrest G-Unit guys, he would be like, yes. And he was in the court guilty.
Every time,
bitch.
I was actually the cool one. I'll give you the extra fucking cheese sandwiches and shit like that. I'll be looking out.
Take care of the family.
Hey, you know, I don't know, man. I think, what's the name? I get confused too. When you look at this shit, it's a lot. It's a lot of confusing information, right? But I think when you do point out that, why didn't you file criminal cases? Because you can't. You can't. It's over 20 years old. This was 2000, bro.
But
I
I think if it's a minor,
when they're
you
saying
can't-
this is happening, I'm not even 50 Cent yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is that dates
long
that
ago.
far back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not, it didn't even take place at that point. So I'm like,
Yo, I want to get back to, but can I ask you a question? How did you convince Louisiana to change the laws?
no, it was
Your
already.
influence is a little scary sometimes, bro. Like, you play around on the internet, but then, like, you made a state change a law.
Have you been to Shreveport? They need it.
No.
Yes, but look,
I spent half my childhood basically in Shreveport. So I know they need everything you could give them.
But can you explain what happened? Because this was crazy.
yeah, Shreveport, they were first to provide tax incentives, and they blossomed first, and then their political stuff that goes on out there had them pull it, and a lot of the people gravitated to Atlanta and the closer places that they could work consistently in the field that they were working in. So now when you get a chance to come out there, like I didn't have, it was Millennium Studios originally. I worked on Streets of Blood out there. I filmed with Val Kilmer and Sharon Stone. So I had an experience in Shreveport as just acting talent at that point. And then Avi Lerner had owned the studio at that point, and Avi, he just financed the Expendables. I did the Expendables with Stallone, Jason Statham, and Megan Fox,
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, the whole squad. Like, that's the one that, like, all my action stars are in it. I like action as a genre, so I did that movie. But while I'm there, I'm asking him, like, what was wrong with it? He was like, nothing. It's just the incentive went away. So we was filming in Bulgaria because they understand that they need to bring the productions out there. And then...
And just real quick for everybody that's watching is that sometimes states will actually reduce the taxes on a production. It could be a TV show or a film, and that will incentivize people to do it in their instead of Hollywood or their instead of New York. A lot of times they shoot Toronto instead of New York City.
Actually, Hollywood and New York are the worst places to shoot.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's the worst places to shoot. And it's turned into that because it's become such a frequent thing. And then now everybody's moving to different areas to create businesses that are functional.
So you go buy this huge film complex in Shreveport, throw a pretty sick comedy show in order to crack off the weekend.
They can't afford that show.
They can't afford that show. The bill was so
Everybody's
crazy.
show, bro. It was everybody's show.
Yeah, nah,
It was
dope.
Chappelle, Katt,
Andrew Schultz.
I mean, whatever. Yeah,
Put my boys up in the
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Bill Bellamy was there. Like
that
it
was
was
great.
Gary O was there. It was
DC.
DC was there.
DaBaby.
It was crazy. It was. And it was.
Now-
backstage there was 2,000 people backstage.
It was definitely.
Now you are an industry dog.
Look, it was no pressure.
Look at you.
There was no pressure for them to do like long sets. Just being is enough. Like they didn't have to.
That's fine.
You know, and then.
No, but giving that to the city was very cool. You blow it up and you're there and there's these tax incentives for the state. And then it comes out, I think with the new administration, they're getting rid of the tax incentives.
Again, so I'm like,
I go, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta imagine what that feels like after you just spent $5 million. What?
What the fuck? So what I'm trying to understand is what happened because a week later,
I went.
the state said, we actually would like to bring back the tax incentives.
Yeah, it was up, but they had to go to pass to different areas of government. So and it was questioning, and they reduced it from $150 million to $125 million. So, but it's still, now it's functional, it's still the right place for me to film, so I'll be able to do some things. And I bought a lot of property out there.
I thought the whole waterfront or whatever that went there.
Like downtown, because I gotta revitalize it and get it up to. You know, like the hotel rooms was a little off.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure the experience is like.
When I put it on my performance, they got have a nice break, you know?
But you know what's interesting about this is like, this is what all the people who buy sports teams are doing now. Like what you're doing with entertainment is what Golden State Warriors did.
Right.
They basically get the city to pay for the new arena. The conglomerate, the group of people buy up all the real estate around that shitty ass place and they rent it out to restaurants. They make condos there.
They know it's gonna bring so much traffic.
They make more money off the real estate than they do off the team. So knowing that you're going to build up this city and you're going to make it a hub for projects.
Yeah, you got to get those places and revitalize it. And this is the only way that you can assure that the lights will turn on when you need them to. Like, so for to actually have places to go out to eat and do things that you enjoy out there. Because that's the basic experience. We say I was good, I had a good time, especially if we're going somewhere to work. As long as you had...
I hear what you're saying. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you're like, I got to do this project for 2 months. What the fuck? No, you want to have a nice restaurant to go to. You want to have a little club. You want people to want to be in Shreveport.
And that I can curate that. And then, you know, a lot of the cool part is a lot of the artists were in a place where they want to bring things like Jadakiss got the Kiss Calf. So I'm bringing we create a coffee shop out there.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire.
Then Keith Sweat, Harlem's Pizza.
Let's go.
That's great.
You know, I didn't even tell anybody about that.
I know you're huge. How big is your team? Because how do you pull off moves like this?
Also,
every move you pull off, I'm like, how
believe it or
the
not,
fuck
it's
is this nigga
not,
doing?
you know what? I got separate teams. They're separated because the unit, like what would be unit music team is there, and then you got what unit film and television would be. So you break it up, and a lot of times that's how they mess up their business because they get too big of a team.
Yeah, you never worry about that?
Nah.
Because like you have,
Because I'm functioning. I'm working.
that's true.
But you're also on tour. Like you're also, you're managing all
This
these
is actually
different
a large production, bro. Like when I came in here, I see there's 2 different setups. You got all these cameras. Look at all of this stuff, bro.
Talk that shit.
Look, that camera right there.
Talk that shit.
That right there could be the whole show. We could put that one over there just in case so get you every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And then we could go ahead and make a lot more money. We could keep a lot more money in our pocket. Who bought all of this stuff?
It was donated.
We stole it from the local studio.
They got some money. They got some money around here.
It's not a million square feet
This
in
stuff is not
Shreveport, though.
cheap stuff, bro. This is the professional lights, I could tell.
All right, guys, let's take a little break for a second, man, because
back up.
some of the boys are getting a little money off of this crypto thing. Yo, did y'all know that 50 actually took payments for Animal Ambition? I believe it was the album in Bitcoin.
What a fucking
No,
genius,
I did
dude.
not.
700 Bitcoins in 2014.
Wow.
That'd be $71 million today.
Guy's a genius.
That
dude.
motherfucker don't fail. He
He cannot
does not fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he hold on to it though? That's the question. He might have failed.
Yeah, we should have asked him that.
Yeah.
God damn, Jamil, why didn't you tell me this happened?
that is
Incredible.
That's crazy. Who's the athlete? No, there's an athlete.
Oh yeah, the football player, and he was talking
Russell
that shit.
Okung.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was talking that shit. Now he actually lied to his mom when Bitcoin dropped. He's like, "Oh, I sold it actually."
Wow.
I believe it's his mom, and he actually stayed, and my man is cooking right now.
That's awesome.
Good for
God
him.
bless. He's great, dude. That guy's great.
He's a baller too. Like
Yeah, he retired. He was the guy that went on like 2 30-day water fasts, water only, and then lost like 140 pounds or something like
but
that.
you need to do that right after you finish playing, right?
Yeah, he did that after he finished playing. They did it again like 7-8 months later, I think.
Wow.
I don't know
Really?
the exact timeline, but yeah, 2 of them.
But I
Lost
feel
crazy
like
weight.
those bigger guys in football, it's got to be.
Yeah, you got to lose the weight quickly.
Yeah, because that's game over for your life. Yeah.
And now he's set financially, in good shape, living his life.
Probably bought it with Kraken because he knows it will be so secure.
Yeah,
Probably.
The safest exchange.
What we care about is safety with our exchanges.
Yes.
Okay.
I have learned that lesson the hard way.
What can
You
happen?
learn.
You buy with FTX or something, and
And then what happened?
it just goes away.
Then this guy blows it all fucking some ugly girl, and then what are you going to do?
She was hideous.
Yeah.
She was. So the nice thing about Kraken is we looked into it, and they're beautiful. The people that work
everyone's
there.
gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, and
yeah.
beautiful people are not going to fuck you over when it comes to crypto.
No.
We just sound like Trump right now. We're like, dude, everyone in this company,
They're
beautiful,
stunning,
gorgeous,
they're
amazing,
beautiful.
handsome.
No, but for real, like you don't want to trust an ugly bitch with money.
Yeah, dude, no chance.
Pretty women know how to handle money.
Absolutely.
They keep it around so they can spend it. An ugly chick, she's used to being broke. Even I think her dad runs the SEC or something like that.
You got to buy everything herself, ugly ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that is one of the reasons why Kraken is just such a profound exchange.
Yeah.
It's
You're
the
up.
beauty of the people. Oh, I'm up right
You're
now?
up. You're up $500.
I'm a 500? Oh!
Wait, do a recent check. I'm up.
I'm
4
down
seats
less.
to the Knicks. Maybe
up,
to the
man.
Liberty. 4 seats to the Liberty.
Yeah, I think I'm up 2,600.
Jesus.
Akaash is down.
Fuck. God damn.
Nah, go back to his shit. What the fuck Mark buying, yo?
Okay, I'm gonna share it because
No,
I think
no,
how
no,
much
no,
longer?
no.
I think okay. How do we not rug pull?
No, we're not doing this.
I'm up.
I'm not doing it. It's not worth the risk. You saw what happened to Hot Tours. You see what happened to everybody that shares what they buy. This is what we'll do. Once we sell, we will reveal what we bought on our crypto journey.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's going to look like we're promoting.
But what if I'm
Yeah.
diamond hands?
Then you never get to reveal. And you probably die before you get to make the money, so you lost all of it, dumbass. That would suck. You know what I mean? Tragic accident, that'd be horrible. The one silver lining in it would be that you lost. So that would be the only silver lining. Anyway, I'm up 500. God damn,
No, 500
Mark.
is good. 500
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
good.
No,
Don't
it is.
fucking-
No, it's good.
I'm down 2,500. It makes it feel
Not
better.
shocked. This guy will lose crypto even if the exchange is still open.
How much Hawk 2 would you buy? Be honest. Be honest, bro.
Oh, man.
A lot of Hawk 2.
I
I'm
tried
down
to,
big.
but you can't buy it on Kraken.
You know why that is?
Yeah.
Because they don't got them bullshit ass coins on. Ooh-wee. Shout out to Kraken. Okay.
Gotcha.
CoffeeZilla probably approves that statement. I said probably. Okay. The point is, Kraken is where you're gonna get your crypto. You go to kraken.com. crypto.com/flagrant, or you just scan the QR code right here on the screen. You can start your crypto journey today. And I want to give you a disclaimer. I want this to be loud and clear. Not investment advice.
Nope.
Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding Maine, New York, and Washington. It's offered through Payward Interactive Inc. Shout out to Kraken though, man. Next time 50's on, we're going to ask him if he held on.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before, but like, you have to be an absolutely insane or retarded person to buy Bitcoin at like $100 and keep it to 100,000.
That's why they call them degens, bro. They're the degenerates.
You have to be a degenerate.
Yeah,
Like
the degens.
you need to have a religious belief in where crypto's gonna go.
Yeah.
He's saying he's gonna hold it until it hits 1 million.
Million.
How many afterlives is that going to be? You're going to come back as a rabbit trying to access your account.
So 10 years. Flying cars and Bitcoin's at 1 million.
It's the goodness in the Wait, you're going to wait till it hits 1 million?
1 million.
Give it to your kids. You can pass it down.
Pass it down to my kids.
Yeah, it'd be
Leave
great.
something for them.
That's what I'm talking about. That's fire.
Respect.
That is respect. 1 million. I hope it hits 1 million. I'm invested. I hope I got more than you.
You might, as much as I lost.
No. I thought you said you lost like 25%.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know how much percent you would have lost if you used Kraken?
0.
Wow.
You would be up big.
I know. I think about this all the time.
Why don't you just use Kraken?
Now I'm using Kraken, but I'm not allowed to buy anymore.
Your wife put the kibosh on that shit.
Yeah, she was cool with it. How much she found out I lost it, she was like, "You've lost?"
Yo, isn't it crazy? I know we talked about this before, but how their economic anxiety works. Right? It never kicks in when they want frivolous ass shit. Right? But the second we're trying to create generational wealth of random letters on the internet,
Now it's a problem.
now it's a big fucking deal.
BTC, them letters could change our lives.
Shit, Kraken, yo. Kraken.com/flagrant. Get your journey started, okay? We're going to tell you what we invested in. You can tell us what you guys invested in. And then, we'll see how it goes.
Hell yeah.
God bless. All right, let's get back to the show. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. You already see the lights. You know what time it is. We're talking about Blue Chew. Same active ingredients inside Viagra or Cialis, okay? It's Christmas season. You know the best gift that doesn't need unwrapping. Well, some people do. Is Blue Chew. Ladies, if you're watching right now, get your man something that you benefit from. Okay? The both of you are going to have a lot of fun. Stick season. Stick season. That's what we're entering right now. Okay? Christmas, Hanukkah, all the holidays. Dick for you. Fellas, do the right thing. Happy New Year's. You're going to be drinking all night long. You already know what time it is. Okay? Don't let that whiskey affect that dick. Blue Chew's going to fight back. You can get your first month free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping when you go to bluechew.com. Use the promo code Flagrant. It's very, 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 very simple. Now let's get back to the show. Okay, I need to know how you're the only person that's crossed over to Hollywood without changing your personality.
Well, you don't have to. Look, I think if you do things on other people's terms, then it's just wrong for your life. You know, if I had to be different in order to make it happen, I wouldn't be being me, and it wouldn't be the right
It
thing.
wouldn't be authentic.
Yeah. And then, look, when you do come in, I'm the executive producer. I'm supposed to be behind the scenes, but I'm just so visible that I can move the audience. You know what I mean? So like I go 50 Cent Action, my fast channel just went on
Roku.
on Roku.
Yeah.
Now, popping, already going to be the #1 fast channel on Roku. Already, see? I said 1 year.
See?
I was like 1 day. Feel the 50 Cent effect. You know what I'm saying?
There
It's
we
already
go.
happening. It's
Let's
starting.
go.
But they, you know, I can't say it officially until they get the numbers back. But
It's gonna be there.
yeah.
But I understand Hollywood a little bit, and I understand the fear that everybody there lives in. They're terrified at every second. They're like,
Yeah, a part of it too is that, like, there's certain things I'm not gonna compromise, right? You look and go, that's the old Hollywood we talking about. Like, it was like, and it was different too. You wouldn't dare say something about sexuality. Right? But now we know what Puffy was doing with their booty the whole time.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is what made you so afraid.
what was he doing with their booties, man?
He was playing with it. He was playing with it.
All right, let's have a drink
According
for
to
that.
the people complaining.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
booty goals.
Yeah, allegedly playing with
He was
He was playing with it, man.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
This is really
Got
good.
Hennessy beat by a mile.
Okay, so you find a way to essentially operate as yourself in these spaces. You have to hit a roadblock. There has to be a time where you come across someone, they're like, hey, can you just calm it down on social media?
Always get that.
Okay, and then how do you handle that conversation?
You know, I do. Look, it was usually from stars. I would get that energy from them. Like there was.
So you got their whole network on your back, and they have the balls to come to
yes,
you and
yes,
go,
it was-
could you just calm it down a
They
little?
would go, well, you know, you're asking me to not do what is why you even have success.
So they're so detached from.
Yeah. It was like, I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay. Then when you don't see me post anything connected to them, it's because now I'm like, I got 41 shows across 10 different networks.
God
Damn.
I wouldn't have been able to look.
God.
19 of those shows, they had to tell me no.
Who? Stars?
Stars had to tell me
So they
no
would- yeah, that's
for me
crazy.
to go out and sell it to another network.
Wow.
So I'm the easiest person to say no to. I don't care about particularly
someone else
it being
gonna buy
on
it.
Stars. Like I've dragged the most people to Stars.
Yeah.
With the material that I created. So now when they would like it to be other projects, like they would like it to be Outlander. If that works for the network and that audience is there hardcore for it, it is a bigger network. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So they wanted to be that. So they promoted that all the time. And I'm like, yo, you forgot to say this. And I'm like, even though, you know, you know, there's different things. You could, just in entertainment, period, there's blocks, there's borders of things, right? And I think when you, diversity, they limit how often they'll specifically take a time to point out that it's doing well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's other spaces that you know, that it feels like they are pro that or
Yeah.
Oh, that's
push it.
interesting. They care more about their identity being wrapped around Outlander than
Yes.
being wrapped around your shows,
yes.
which are the most successful
shows that create the actual.
Oh shit!
And one
What
of the most-
fucking idiots! The people are going to decide what your identity is when you're a TV network. A TV network doesn't decide. The
No, but they
people
think they do, because
decide.
when you got a CEO there and he says, this is the mandate, premium women, and you go, you know, the shows that we just put up that work don't match your new mandate.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Wow.
And also they have an arrogance. They think that they're the ones that are making the show successful.
Right, and it doesn't work
Every
because
single
of that.
time.
Because you
Yeah.
look and go, look, the data would tell you if you look, your girlfriend might pick the cable bill. That is the bill that is consistently the same size bill every month. But they'll look at it and say, premium women, if you look, the females are paying that bill. You see what I'm saying? In the house, think about your household.
Right.
And then they go, when you look and you see that data, you go, oh, premium woman, so you want to create content that targets this demo. And it's just a person that has information that is not paying attention to.
What they're actually
Right.
watching.
That means she's not watching the TV because you like the show.
Right,
She would be enjoying it with you when you like the show.
Yeah.
The intensity of it. And they're saying no because the data says that they're paying. Let's make it about premium women.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
There's
You know,
go.
You've had some of the craziest business moves like Vitamin Water, a bunch of, the list goes on. But Power was probably one of the flyest moves because first season, and correct me if I'm wrong, first season, I think you only were getting like 17K an episode. Like he lowballed himself. And then after the success, then you renegotiated and now he has fucking
I would have
12
got paid
shows
more
on
to just
stuff.
go to the nightclub. Just go. No performance.
Yeah, just be.
I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
I'd have got paid more to do that. I wanted to make the show.
So you bet on yourself. Like
Yeah,
that shit is fire.
And they go, look, they told me no. We pitched to everybody and got a no first. I came back. I had time because I knew the storylines and everything. I wrote music that matches the characters and stuff like that. So I said, this is what we're going to do when you pitch. Portion of the pitch, then we'll press play. And the portion of the pitch, and then we'll press play. And then we'll be able to have the room looking and going, they had an
Feeling,
experience
they
of
can feel
exclusive
it.
music
Interesting.
from 50 Cent at that point. And then I'm going, this is the place where they spend the least amount of money in the production. Because the last place they're doing is musical clearance. The last thing, they've already done all the special effects, everything else. Everybody's already got paid. So the music supervisor will come in
After thought. Yeah.
and they'll pull out the things that you put and place things that are comparable.
He changed that because
And
now
that's
every
fine.
show is putting like Drake on, Kendrick songs on. Like
Also, shout out you for clearing.
Oh no, that was
You know what I mean? Shout out you for clearing the song, man, for the special.
That was super
cool. Respect. But okay, so anyway, so you were able to bypass certain things. But one thing you said to me when you were in Boston is, I was like, why do you think the shows are so successful? And you're like, well, because it's me. And I kind of laughed, and I was like, what do you mean? And then you go, well, I mean, if you are from this area and experience these things, do you want some white lady from Burbank to write your story, or do you want me supervising?
It's like the rap thing. You like live the rap.
They know. Look, the
story's
television
safe
production
with you.
is find the best possible story you can find, and then creatively make up shit. Because your life, you guys would be in each other's lives, just being on this podcast consistently. So you'd be cutting into somebody else's life at some period.
Yeah.
All right. So they don't want to deal with that at all, legal department. They wanted to. So if you make up timelines and you do different things to creatively make a great show that tells the nuances of the story of what the experience is, they'll be excited by that. Me, I needed to be grounded in real.
Yeah.
And they don't know what real is. Like, the idea that someone who's not from the hood at all, their idea of the super thug character is going to do some goofy shit. And then when the people watch, like, what is the goofiest shit they pitched to you guys?
They wanted me to kill an old lady in Power, right?
Everybody knows kids and old ladies is off limit.
I'm going, wait a minute. I'm going through my Rolodex of shit that people did really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going, why exactly am I killing the old lady?
Yeah.
Because that's what they think.
And then I'll go, okay.
Yeah.
Can I have drugs? Can you give me drugs? Can you give me a reason why I'm not in my right mind and I'm doing it? Because that would be an excuse for the behavior being. That was a television moment for me.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because I don't know nobody who killed somebody's old lady to get back into an apartment that they used to hustle out of it.
What makes characters great is when they're flawed, right? Like, we like Tony Soprano. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. But you have to know what their constitution is. Right. And I think a lot of times when people are so separated from whatever it is, it could be the mafia, it could be the hood, it doesn't matter. They're so separate, they don't know what a bad guy is capable of. Right. But they don't know what he won't do.
The only thing
you're not killing nobody's grandma.
The only thing left was to kill a dog. This is a bad person. What the fuck? I'm like, yo, so the whole lady want me to with a Jesus Saves pillow? Jesus lives. Wow. That was really what the scene was. I was like, yo, can I be on drugs? That's when I started, with lean in the show.
Yeah.
And Tyreek had him with that because I'm like, yeah, just give me something. Give me a reason
to break my constitution, to not be who I am.
And to make it feel like this could have happened.
Right. Yeah. When he had so much character development, and because every character was complex, now you have a spin-off for every single character.
Exactly.
Because
the characters are real.
The hood Marvel. Like, it's a multiverse. It really is. That shit is fire.
It comes with things. And I got some stuff that's coming. It's going to shake things. It's going to be
really?
Yeah, good projects.
Can you give us a little? Yeah.
Oh, I'm working on Chris Albrecht right now. Me and Chris, we did Power to Well, Courtney is the writer. Was the writer showrunner. But me, Mark Cam introduced me to Courtney. Courtney, we put it together and we got the thing together. But Chris is like the.
Let him know who Chris is. This
Chris
is the
like
goat who ran HBO for the best of HBO shows.
Yeah.
From
Sopranos,
all of it.
The Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's like he's one of those guys, like for real. Like
he sees a vision.
And understands story to a different level where he could write the shit himself. But he just have the other writers involved with it. So
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that guy, we got another one we're working on now where we incorporate DR and PR. We're going across Dykeman this time. So they'll see how people from DR.
Shout out to Dominican.
Wow. The drugs.
You gonna have some chicken fights, bro?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You need to have them chicken fights.
It's gonna be official.
There's going to be a lot of
it's not real if it's not a chicken fight.
Manicured eyebrows.
Rhinestones on the back pocket. Yeah. Can I help out with the dressing for that?
Yes, definitely.
I want to do wardrobe.
But it's a big one.
Is that why you're celibate now? I saw you post
You know
about
what?
that.
That worked out for me for a little while, bro.
For how long?
It does. Like
A weekend?
No, a few months. A few months.
That's good.
These guys are going to jail. Puffy celibate. Puffy celibate. He's dating himself.
I mean, is he?
Yeah. Hopefully.
I don't want to imply any of the shit that you just said. You said, oh, is he?
He's crazy.
Nah, but you know, it's
I'm gonna get killed after this.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you said earlier this year that you're going to be celibate.
Yeah.
He's gonna practice.
I was practicing.
You're going to practice. You're not going to play the game. You're just going to practice.
You can see people there.
Huh?
You sit across from them at the table and you can see them.
That they're celibate?
No, because you don't want anything from them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sit and you go out with an attractive girl, you talk to her, and you let.
Oh, they can feel the energy.
No, you say, so what are you doing? When you ask a girl what she working on and she don't say anything, she's working on you.
So what were you saying to girls that were trying to fuck during this period?
No, I'm just hanging out. I'm just not really into that right now. We just need to know each other. Be friends.
Oh, and it just,
That would work so much.
it just kills them, though.
Where's the expectations of the things that are here? Like you hear culturally what's going on in music. A lot of whole shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's going on in music culture.
And they kind of run it.
And they think that because they're intending, they're performing and enjoying it while they're saying these things, it becomes a part of the thought process.
So
there's expectations of you doing things. I'm going to take a bougie ass to Rodeo. I don't give a fuck what she do to me. I'm going to give her what she want. But it does make some people think that you should give them what they want.
And the fact that you're not going to give it to them at all.
Yeah.
They just lose their mind.
It's better that you don't give me what you thought would create your eligibility for you to get whatever you want.
So now you're not buying anything on Rodeo.
No.
And
When
then-
I go to Rodeo, it's always my size. It's a 9.5. It's always that, bro.
You don't trick on a girl every once in a while just for fun?
I did. I've tricked on them for,
A good amount of time. He says a couple months. A couple months.
I've done it. Anybody who hasn't done that just doesn't have money. Yeah, it's the truth, man. It's just my life, man. Yeah, it was
You
definitely.
can't brag about not tricking if you don't got it. Like, no way.
You said you didn't. Oh, you didn't. You never tricked? No. Okay, you never had it. It never was so easy for you to do it for recreational purposes that you just said, why did I do that? I didn't have to do that. That was nice. It was nice of me to do that.
It's a thoughtful thing. It's courteous.
Can you tell us about Den of Thieves too?
Den of Thieves.
Starring O'Shea Jackson Jr.
That's the homie,
the
dude.
legend, bro. That's
O'Shea
my
homie.
favorite actor, bro.
Light skin and Ice Cube.
That's
There's no way you don't win with a lighter skin than light skin. There is no way.
a lighter skin.
Listen, this is gonna work.
He's sweet though. He's a sweet, nice.
yeah.
We call him ice cream.
Yo, listen. Look, O'Shea, he's one of the most talented actors, bro.
He's brilliant, bro.
I worked with him the first.
He's a genius. No, he's a genius.
Nah, for real.
He's a genius.
He's conditioned, he's trained.
I know, but he don't listen to music, bro. I was trying to put him on to some of his dad's
But
shit.
he's trained. Like he's an art student. He's an actor. He's
I believe all that.
Yeah,
for a long time. He's a lot more experience than we have, bro.
Yeah.
No, he's
Like,
good.
I'm looking at him and I'm going, oh shit. So we was doing publicity for the first for Den of Thieves, right? And Gerard Butler was there and he's going,
Shout out to Gerard, man.
like he's in the back and I'm like, what the fuck was that for, right? Because we were like going on a talk show. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck did you do that for, bro? And he's like, no, what? He's like, no, he's like, that's the shit you do when you try to relax yourself before you go act.
Yeah.
You're not going to go act. You're going to go be you.
Yeah.
But he still had the nervous energy. He's going to go in front of the camera.
thing,
So
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, bro. I know how to be 50 Cent. I don't have to. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to do that, bro.
Don't ever have a vulnerable moment around Curtis Jackson, bro. You gotta tell the world about that shit.
O'Shea comes over. He's like, yo, what happened? What happened? I said, no. He said, oh, this guy's giving me shit. Like, I'm like, no, just fucking with him, man. I'm happy that you guys would take the time out of your lives to be here to promote my movie.
Yeah.
This is what I did the whole time press for. I'm like, yo, this is great. My movie is fabulous. I got Gerard Butler even came to support me.
Like it's not like they ain't even in the movie.
And so you know what really, I just really transpired, right? 5 years before the movie was made, I had asked my agent at CAA to give me a good action script, right? And he gave me a script, and I read it, and he was like, "So what do you think?" And I was like, "Well, I thought it was good. Like when the car flipped over and the thing blew up and shit like that." And I said, "Well, what you think?" And he said, "I think it was shit." I said, "You think it was shit?" He said,
Why
"Yeah."
did
He
you
said,
give it
"You
to
told me
me?
to give you action script. I'll give you action script." I said, "No, give me the best action script."
What a fucking
So I know what the
annoying
fuck
thing to
is
do.
right and what's not right. Right? And then he goes, okay, he gives me a script. The script is Den of Thieves. At this time, Den of Thieves was at Relativity. Tucker Tooley was still working at Relativity. And
That's a production company, Relativity.
and he just mentioned to me that is Tucker's script. Like, it was amazing project. And I read it. And when I met him at the Oscar party. So he's like, "Hey, I'm Tucker." I was like, "Oh shit! Oh yeah, I know the script you got, the Den of Thieves." He's like, "How do you know that script? Like nobody knows about. It's like one of his pet projects, like a baby." And then later he left Relativity, moved to his own company, and continued to have a relationship with Christian Gutegus and worked together with that. And then when the project came together, 5 years later, the only person who had the script at that point was Gerard Butler. But I was reading the scripts. Like they gave it to Gerard Butler because they wrote it with intentions for it to be something for Gerard Butler. I had it because I looked for the best shit to find.
Got it.
So I wasn't in the movie, guys. So 5 years later, I'm cool enough.
Yeah.
So now you're looking and go, yo, it would be real dope if you would play. And I'm like, I'm available. Right? You see me doing fucking power for $17,000. I am available. I need a check. I would like to. I'm at a point where it's a good time to pivot. Like, and do something different. Like you look and go, look, right now you think, like in Drake's case, because of the success, he's feeling the backlash of his success. Right now, everything that he said he did, they did in that lawsuit. They did it.
What do you mean?
Like Universal Music Group,
reducing the price of the
everything
songs.
that he did is a part of marketing.
I feel that too. Yep.
They did it.
Yeah, they do it for everybody.
Yes,
They
but
probably did it for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would look and go, look, at Interscope, there was Delivering G-Unit and G-Unit not. I know the feeling.
Oh, at the same time. Yeah.
Wow. So they're making money on both sides.
Yes.
Right, because they're looking at it like a business completely, not personalizing each individual.
You play both sides,
You
you
got
know,
money on
Like,
both
they're
teams.
like, whatever.
play
It's
the
just-
record, don't play it
They're
all.
just selling music. They don't care about.
It's not a personal relationship
Right.
at all. Yeah, it's like Hershey's
And you-
owns Kit Kat too.
You'll feel personal because you'll feel like you made them so much money. And they'll go, no, it's not personal at all.
But Drake's your man. How do you personally feel about him suing?
Look, I like Drake's music. I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that listen to the music and I start to like what's happening in our culture, right? So, and then there's a point where your voice becomes a hit. And as soon as it comes on, we know, like, we're not struggling to say this is good. It's just there. Like, and I like his shit. Kendrick shit the same. Kendrick is closer technically because of the Dr. Dre connection. But I do feel like I went through a portion of what he's experienced.
When you were on top, everybody wants to take a shot.
Yeah, and that look, you see how he lashed at everybody?
Yeah, you had the list.
That don't feel like 50 Cent?
Oh shit!
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what that experience.
You were doing that before you had anything.
Wait, so what happened when
He's good at doing the weave.
yeah.
How do you feel about him suing? Do you think he should?
Oh damn, I got caught up in this
I
other
know,
story.
he does
That was
the
good.
weave. He's good. He's good.
This guy is like a cop.
No, he
What do you mean
was
like a cop? What do you mean?
Nah, I can feel cop energy.
Literally,
He was a cop. That's what I'm trying to
Hold
tell
on,
everybody.
officer.
Hey, Al, right now,
I ain't locked nobody
Al,
up.
when we're engaged in this beef, we need the police on our side. Okay? We have police everywhere in every single city.
I'm feeling Vlad energy off it.
Oh, don't put that on me. That's crazy.
Wow.
Vlad, get him!
I'm feeling like
That's crazy.
I'm feeling like someone's going to jail. Fucking. He's going out of there.
He don't want to answer
You
the
gave
question.
the
That's
weed. You
what
gave
it
the
is.
weed.
Yeah, I know.
He's slick.
Alex,
Give you a white
22.
voice.
I know.
Hold on. That's crazy.
He's slick,
But tell us though.
smart.
Tell us though.
No, I think look, I never knew if it for what I was thinking is for. Then I understand it.
If it's for what you're
To
thinking
prevent
for, yes.
the song from being played at the
As a
Super
business
Bowl
player.
because of the do further damage.
That would be wild to hear that the entire Super Bowl is calling you a pedophile. It's crazy.
What the fuck? You at the house like this, and you was on fire just a week ago.
Yeah.
And now they acting like did you stink or something changed about you?
All right, so when everybody's coming at you, right? When you're on top of the world, you feel the energy of all these people that don't have what you have.
Right.
And even if they're not coming directly, they're like saying indirect, sneak shit.
They still would like the idea of you not.
They relish and then support the things that are against you.
Right.
They laugh at it. They regurgitate the talking points of it.
To appear unaffected by things that bother you will prevent you from actually having to go through.
But they're affected by your success because they think your success is stopping theirs. What people don't realize is like they just suck.
Right. It's going to take time for that bullshit you have to connect anyway.
Yeah, it's never going to connect. That's what they don't get. Because they'd rather think that you're the one stopping them than they ain't shit. But the reality is they ain't shit.
Yeah, no, you're in the way.
I blame a system. I blame something. Like you look, this is why they always say an artist's first album was his best album. Because you don't get a second chance at the first impression. That first impression, everyone was in agreement that this shit is cool.
And you had no expectation.
Right. So it's like
low expectations keep
organically, you can put a record out, nobody knows who you are, and it organically starts streaming. It starts to work.
Yeah.
And they go, you always knew. So you can do things during that period. You can make a million mistakes on that first while you're going up the charts for the first time. And then afterwards, you have to figure out all of the mistakes that you made and not fuck up again. Because you can't launch the project without having a marketing campaign set and know exactly what the single is and when you're going to have your targeted date for it to hit radio and everything else, because it's not going to stream the same way. They're not finding it for the first time. So they'll go, oh, no, it's cool, but it's not like his first shit.
Is there anything you would have done differently music-wise?
No. I think I made the right decisions because I left before they told me to go.
That's smart.
And you know what? Usually, the artist is the last one to know he fell off.
Yeah, like you're not paying attention.
Because they're not...
All right, like you go, how the fuck you don't... So you could be there and like, yo, I ain't do the show. And no, because you still think you're supposed to get 80,000.
And you don't.
Bring the fucking number down and then you'll have shows moving around.
Sometimes you need to do a show for 17 grand and then you got 42 shows in production. But they won't take that ego hit.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to pay the dope boys on the corner.
And just like this,
and then not eat.
Exactly, so you can show them who's boss though.
That's it's always been a part of it, and you get it.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick because we gotta talk about Cook Unity. This is a meal delivery service where the meals are prepared by award-winning professional chefs, all prepared in small batches, so that makes sure you get the highest level of quality and culinary craft. Guys, there's hundreds of weekly menu items to choose from, dozens of global cuisines. If you want to get food delivered to you that is actually delivered by professionals, award-winning food, the best possible food you can get delivered to you, Cook Unity is the move. It's also got an app that offers a seamless experience for ordering and planning your entire week's meals. So basically, guys, Cook Unity is the only meal delivery service without compromise. You get quality, variety, convenience, and top-tier culinary craft for as little as $6 per meal. So to sign up, all you got to do is go to cookunity.com, pick a plan, and then select the meals from the menu that you might want. Their renowned chefs will get to work for you. And Cook Unity is offering Flagrant podcast listeners 50% off their first order. That's a fucking crazy amount. And 10% off their next 3 weeks. All you got to do is sign up at cookunity.com/flagrant. Guys, again, that is cookunity.com/flagrant. Let's get back to the show. Guys, I just yawned right before this ad read. You know why? Because my sleep still not quite where it needs to be. Getting better, but problem is, I've been taking these magnesium supplements and they weren't shit. That's why I'm making the switch. Bioptimizer. They got a deal. They're giving away free gifts with your purchase on their best sale of the entire year. Again, guys, I'm not the only one I know is struggling with sleep. This is a stressful time of the year. You probably haven't been sleeping well and you're not alone. You can't change everything that's happening in your life, but you can start supplementing your sleep with one key nutrient to improve your sleep. Like I mentioned before, magnesium. It improves your sleep quality as well as 600 other biochemical reactions. But Magnesium Breakthrough from Bioptimizer is the only product that has all magnesium forms in one convenient bottle as far as I've seen. You got all the 7 top forms of magnesium. So, you know, people will be like, oh, magnesium glycinate, bisglycinate, jerking off or whatever. This gives you all of them in one bottle. You don't got to sit there and figure out which one works the best. Take Bioptimizer's Magnesium. It's got all 7, and that pretty much improves every function in your body. They're also having a blowout sale. You get discounts on with the exclusive code Flagrant, plus access to up to $100 and free gifts with purchase. We will do everything we can to get them to send you those gifts in a basket. $100 worth of gifts in a basket. I'm not saying it's a gift basket, but we're going to ask them to send it in a basket. Whatever parcel they ship it in, that's your basket. It's a gift basket worth up to $100. So go to bioptimizers.com/flagrant and use the code Flagrant to get your discount and free gifts today. Now let's get back to the show.
So what would you do if you're Drake now? How would you advise him in this situation?
I don't know. He got so much. He already has an acting background.
Yeah.
So get into the.
Should he pivot more in a movie, film, go deeper on Top Boy and all
I
that
think
stuff?
he might want to do that kind of stuff anyway. He already is conditioned for it.
Yeah.
But just to give himself a break from, because they'll feel it. They're going to miss it.
Let them miss it. That's the thing.
They'll miss it. Look, if you say it's nothing but we got 2 artists we're talking about.
True.
And the whole culture that dominant, they are swallowing up everyone's attention, right? If Drake goes, okay, I'm going.
Shit. And then it's all on Kendrick. Yo, you
better feed the streets.
They're going to be like this. They'll look at Kendrick.
They'll be like, yo, you can't be 5 years between albums. So we need some food right now.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Drake puts out a lot of
Put
music.
massive pressure on him
Yeah.
to do it. And
So
then
you say take a break. Let them miss
I
you.
would watch him. I would just watch him. Because he's rich as a motherfucker. He don't need the money.
It's so funny. When was the last time you went on tour before this one?
I went for the last tour? Oh, it's been a while.
And what happened this tour?
Everything's so crazy.
So it's like,
I know.
if you give people I tell this to comics all the time. There's these comics that like tour relentlessly, and I literally say, I'm like, take a break,
And then let them
develop something new, and then let them go to a bunch of other shows and be like, man, that was funny, but it wasn't like that.
that when he did. Yeah. And it's that energy definitely.
I remember even talking to you about it. I was like, yo, that shit's so quick. You're like, yeah, bro, it was time.
Yeah.
Done. You wait, you haven't gone to these markets for a long time. I get to Germany, different areas.
Australia, right?
Yeah.
Also, do take into account that there's association with Dr. Dre and Eminem, and they don't tour. So I'm the connection.
So you get the benefit.
So if you want to get some
Worldwide.
Dre and M as well,
I didn't realize.
Yeah, like that.
Wait,
Think about
Eminem never tours?
He did
barely.
He ain't been out on
Yeah,
tour.
you never.
He'll do a show. He'll like pop up and do a show.
Under his daughter. And I love that you did the residency. The residency after the sold out tour.
Yeah,
That's
and then
that's great.
Look, residencies. You know how sometimes they have the energy around it, like it's over.
Nah, that shit changed, bro.
Yeah,
You know who changed that? Who the fuck was it? It was
Adele and Usher.
well, Usher.
Yeah,
I feel after Usher, it was completely different because instead of an afterthought, it became a destination for people to go to. Like,
exactly.
people like, I'm flying out just
I'm
to
gonna go see that and do this. Yep.
Exactly.
In Vegas.
And then I felt like it was, and also it happened in the DJ world. The biggest DJs would have these
The
residencies, the biggest DJs in the whole world. And they would go there, they'd be like, okay, I'm doing this Sunday party, or I'm doing this,
And
whatever.
stay in each and be in the same spot.
But that's crazy. In our lifetime, it went from this is where you go at the end of the career to this is how you know you're popping. Because it's easy, not easy, but there are people that could do one show in a city and then come back a couple years later.
Then they do it. Yeah,
Not everybody could do 5.
Look, that strip, Dreas is Vegas. Club Dreas is Vegas. Because for the most part, hip hop culture lives in that building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of it, you don't get a chance to get into those other spots that have a full-on production. Like, so now when you go...
And Vegas lets you let it rip too, because
And it's a better show because you don't have to move everything.
Right,
It all
so
can
you
be built
you
right
build
there.
some shit that is fragile, that is not as expensive as what...
Yeah.
Can you
have
tell
to
us
take
what's going to
apart.
be at the... All right, so wait. So the residency is this month into January.
Yeah, January 4th. From December 27th to January 4th, I'm at the residency. And then January 10th, the
Movie comes out.
Dinner Thieves hits theaters.
Yeah.
All right, so but the residency, the setup and like you're gonna have some people pop. Like, what's the?
Oh, I'm up for definitely. I got juice now. I got
You
got
always
juice
had.
now.
So the New York show, that shit was fire.
yeah,
You brought out fucking Fat Joe, Buster, like
Yeah,
that show was
squad.
that show was fire.
I have a squad come out and have some fun with it, but definitely like I want to make the perform things that I want to perform instead of the records that
Oh, so you're gonna switch it up?
yeah. I'm definitely gonna musically change it up. And Snoop's album is coming out tomorrow, so it's a song featuring me and Eminem on it. It's gonna be in the set.
Fire.
You know, so I'm performing.
Fire.
Also, we might see Snoop and Eminem then.
And you might. You might. That's a special ticket if you was paying for it.
Oh, I feel like you're one of the few people that could call in the M favor for pretty much anything.
Well, that's my guy. The way Snoop's relationship with Dre is my
That's yours.
relationship with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's that many people that have that relationship with him. I'm trying to think.
No,
It's
you
like,
know, look. They usually are angry at the person that is at the helm. Like if you are a record company,
Yeah.
they all blame the record company.
yeah, it's not symbiotic. There's an antagonistic relationship between.
And you look, and Andrew, you have enough success. You don't know how, because you deal with those feelings to yourself personally, right? You get the people that resent you for the success that you have, and then things that, and you go, what? Like, you can care about it initially, and eventually you'll start to look at it and go, man, fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
Because I can't allow you to have power over my emotions.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, and
Serenity prayer.
right. You let it go. This motherfucker's smart, man. Clip it, bro. Nah, you got some shit going on over here, man. Smart guy,
It got
man.
diddled into him by that priest.
Exactly. Yeah.
What?
No. I was not at the parties. I wasn't at the parties. I'm not the little guy between Meek and Diddy. That was not me. Okay.
Okay, go.
That's what the P is for, actually.
You were saying, go.
Nah, I just think that, what's the name? You fucked up my whole train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Serenity prayer, you're saying,
You can't let other people affect your emotions.
Yeah, because they get in. They don't care. Like, they're going to say, you don't care about how you feel today.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look what he said. And he goes, well, you don't think that, so you have some sort of backlash or something? And you go, when no one else has said anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
When no one else has said anything, right? If you didn't, this means you're in agreement with those behaviors. Don't you appreciate hip hop culture? Wasn't you just talking about Ether and the takeover and all that? And you go, yeah. So that means that you're okay with those behaviors because you didn't say anything anti.
I'm not, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, then you look. I only was saying it because I've been saying it for 20 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was new, I would have looked and been like, oh shit. Like half of the community is like that. They don't know, like the people who haven't been to the party to understand what that is, like what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think people are so terrified of being left out of the party.
And they're afraid of success. They think successful people can do anything.
Oh,
Think
they
of how
can hurt
extreme-
you, they can silence you.
Yeah, they
Look
got
at how
power.
extreme the shit is that they're saying he did. And
Yeah.
so if you did half of that shit, ooh.
Yeah. It's bad.
Why would you not do whatever the fuck you want to do? If you did half of that, why would you not be conditioned to just do whatever?
Everybody did seem
you're
afraid
saying
of Diddy, though.
You're saying if you get away with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you get away with half of that, you probably think you're invincible.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not even. What you were the one guy seemed like you're not afraid of Diddy. Was it just like I've been through?
He's
way
not a
worse?
scary guy. He never was a fucking scary guy.
That's how I feel.
I mean,
That's how I feel about my beefs. Sometimes guys
I just don't say I'm gonna make sweet love to him.
because he would have enjoyed it. He would have enjoyed it. You can't give him what he wants. That's not a punishment.
These guys, that's what I'm talking about. The comedians, you can't really beat them.
yeah, you can't.
You guys just gotta join these motherfuckers, man, because it's like
You got it. That's
Listen
you know,
to 50, bro.
You got it. I'm just saying, and also we have connections to the IRS, man, and we have a very powerful system that looks into your
Yeah, we
taxes
love
to make
litigation.
sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people write off things for music videos that they really shouldn't write off, you know. And then we look into all those things. We
have to look at what you
fine-tooth
do.
comb. We really do.
yeah, the nightclub money
I know some people get paid cash. Isn't that crazy?
unaccounted for.
Unaccounted for cash is really a diabolical venture. Why would you risk your freedom for that?
Wow.
I have nothing to do with this shit.
How did you learn so much about the business side? Is this just you living it, or did you have a mentor or someone that you
Yeah.
trusted that gave you
Great
counsel?
question.
Don't have someone that you trust, and it'll help you learn it.
Wait.
But live through it.
Yeah, if you're in it, you have the information available to you because it's your situation, scenario. It's just they're just not taking the time to read or to look at the things that are going on around them. right?
Yeah, but the new ventures where
right,
like
but the old ventures have trained you for the new venture.
Vitamin water, for example.
The
How do
approach to it. Yeah,
how do
like-
you know how to prepare yourself for that deal? Clearly, they're going to try to find ways to carve you out of.
You're early. You're getting into a privately held company.
But no other rapper was
Early.
doing that for you.
Right, but it changes the way the thought process, how they think about it, because they see it pay off bigger.
But for you,
how
look,
you
how
know
did you
to-
navigate that deal?
Because I wanted to do it at that point. Look, I was consciously not going towards spirits.
Everybody's going spirits. You're like,
I want some-
this is why I fuck. This is why I fuck with you. Is like whatever everybody's doing.
I'm going
I
somewhere.
want to go the other
Don't
way.
say people's names. I'm gonna say everyone's name.
Exactly. All right. So everybody's going spirits. You're like, I gotta do something different. What is the exact opposite of an alcoholic beverage?
Water.
Yeah.
Vitamins and water.
You know who drinks water?
Everyone.
There we go. you know age limit on water.
So I don't know if you guys remember, but some of the ads you used to make for vitamin
So
water
good.
were
So
the
good.
funniest things.
Which one?
Son, he just used to, like, if you pull a few of these things up, I remember one you had, like, you was in a suit, it was just like an infomercial, and you fell.
That fell on the top of the building.
He threw the vitamin water off the building. You know that hit somebody. But those days, if social media was around, bro, he
Oh,
would've been
forget it.
the biggest hustler. Like everything, you can't beef with 50 because he'll make a fucking video about
Not
you.
because, well, I don't know. I always thought that you understood two things. Like one, you're not really afraid of anything, and two, you understood funny. You will make everybody laugh at those people. And
It's
then-
not when you take yourself too serious. You fuck up everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
smart.
you start believing the hype. Like you
But
are the
imagine
character
that.
you created, damn near, instead of being who you are.
Yeah.
That's why this was so funny, because at this time you were the most gangster rapper in the industry, and then he'll do something like this, and we're like,
Curtis Jackson again. You guys know, without a doubt, I promote vitamin water the best. Vitamin water! None of those other guys do that.
and then boom.
I wasn't part of the skit.
Shit, what part of the skit?
This is hilarious. Hilarious.
Let's
I mean,
go.
that's great. Did you learn any of this from M, from watching his come up and being close to him?
No, he had
Like the
he
skits
didn't
and
care
stuff like
about
that?
that shit neither. Like he was definitely
He was just
entertainment.
hip-hop.
Like,
Yeah.
This is what attracts me to the baby.
Oh, debate. Yeah.
You'll wear a diaper and walk around.
Yeah, the younger generation, when they come with it, and you don't want to fuck with them. Like, don't play with them because they dead ass serious with the other shit.
Yeah.
But it's almost I got Joker vibes off that.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Yeah.
like because he's really in the experience is not the person that you should play with, but is playing
Yeah.
while he's doing it. Yeah.
That it's like you could be the nicest person in the room if you could fuck up everyone in the room.
Yeah, and
don't-
I don't even want to fuck up everyone in the room. Who the fuck walks around feeling like that?
Insecure people.
The small guy. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you go, well, how would you want to do that? Even if you could, like, I think there's a point that some shit just looks crazy to you. Like the early perspective, you don't have all the information. So you go on, like, even when you say, like, how do you catch up on the things? It's just being aware of it. Like, you can't, if you don't, I use my gut, man, my instincts. I have to know enough to tell you how I feel about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know and you looking at the lawyer like he got you, he didn't even do what you did to earn the money. He just giving you, so you saying you paid him to read.
It's like you could read.
Yeah, like I can fucking read, like, you know. Chap,
Yo, free Floyd. Free Floyd.
what happened? Somebody wild on him, huh?
That's what they said in London.
Yeah.
What's up with Floyd right now, man?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to
That
him.
broke my heart that you guys aren't, close.
Still
on,
my
man.
guy, man. Still my guy. I just see boxing is ill.
But that was a good run when you guys were together. That was probably the heyday of boxing in my generation.
that's cool. Like,
Again, I was young for Tyson coming up. So I didn't get to fully experience his. So my generation was when Floyd is out there and then 50's kind of running the Floyd show.
Yeah.
And it was
what
like,
happens is because, look, we've been friends since 2002. He had flew to Puerto Rico to be at Make Sure Power Summit before my music even took off in 03.
oh, wow.
So me and Floyd is like even when I fight with him, I don't hate him. That's my boy. Still.
Yeah.
I still like my brother. We just don't get along because I don't need him for nothing. He don't need me for nothing. So every now and then he goes, and then he goes, yo, what's up, Five? What you doing? Nothing, everything good.
All right, good.
And we go back to everything being cool, but he act funny in between time.
He is the greatest ever, though.
No, absolutely. You ever heard me make reference to him and not call him champ?
No, it's true. He's the greatest. He's the. I've said that he's the greatest great. Like, I think he's better at boxing than like Einstein was at science. He's just.
It's extreme focus. Like, you know, he chose that early. You know, and a lot of times with the dads, when the dads make the best babysitters, they're living vicariously through the kids. Like they take the kid to the gym, they go to the gym, and they building their own champion. You know what I mean? And then they turn. That's why him and Floyd Sr. used to get into it, because they're so much alike.
There's a little competitive instinct right there.
Yeah, and then,
I mean, that soap opera of boxing when like Senior coach De La Hoya.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't even think people could wrap their heads around what we saw. Like, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was the coach of De La Hoya when De La Hoya fought Floyd.
Wow, yeah.
Can you imagine what's happening?
It's crazy.
It's one of the things, yeah. But you know, after a while, when you it's him. He turned into him.
What does that mean? He turned into him?
Little Floyd turned into Floyd Sr.
Yeah.
At that point, and he didn't need any validation or any acceptance from him. He just wanted to go do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And you can't help him beat me because I'm better.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And Roger was such an important part of Floyd's life at that point.
Roger is his uncle. They were both boxers. Accomplished.
Yeah. So he had that
Yeah.
in that period.
Wow. Yeah. R.I.P. Right? I think Roger passed. Right? Yeah.
Do you ever still spar?
No, I haven't done it in a while. I should.
Yeah.
I ain't been in a street fight in a while either.
That's probably. I mean, that's.
Don't speak about it so longly.
Yeah, I've never seen someone miss a street fight.
But you do want to just make sure, like, I still got it.
You know, like, nah.
What was your go-to move in a street fight?
Punch first.
Nah, yeah. I like to get off first.
Yeah.
I start the fight.
Yeah.
I can feel the
We've
fight
seen it a
getting
couple times.
there. No, you can feel it getting there. Like, you feel it.
Wait, like the energy you feel, and then immediately you're swinging.
Yeah, because it's just where it is. Like, you know the environment, you know what's there.
Wait.
The fuck?
I know.
Why is the litigator stepping in here and telling us how to street fight?
He's talking about Israeli politics.
Nah, but you treated music the same way, because it's like you used to beef with people just because they were standing next to somebody you ain't like, and you would punch first.
What you're saying is, I know how your perception of me is from just viewing the culture and stuff like that, but look at right now, our culture standing next to the wrong person means you're the ops.
Yeah, no, I agree with it.
It's
but I'm
street
just
culture.
saying you would shoot first. Which
But if it's street culture,
Yeah.
and anybody that put themselves too close to someone who was not associated with you or anti you, you treated them the same way as that. Like, you know, like that's not even new. That is really what you see happening.
Yeah.
And
But then when you're thinking about it music business wise, it's like, hey, let me just do a record with somebody who got a little heat right now just because.
right, but then you look when they got any type of gang references in their music or gang culture, they know that if they're associated with this person and then they go try to associate with the other one, that they put themselves in a serious situation.
Got you. Yeah.
Like the people around is looking at, they was just over there with them.
I feel that.
So even if they're not they could just not be in control when it happens to you. Because you was just with this person and you came over there and the rest of their crew is feeling like that. The artist is not usually the leader of that crew.
Yeah. But that's how you know those weren't real, because those people you made up with, like Jada, Fat, you made up with them. But
Look,
like
you
the
look
people
and
you
go-
still got beef with, that's real beef.
Right, because you look and you say, that's competitive, like our culture being competitive.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything that held merit that would allow me to years later still dislike the person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's just,
I feel like you even said you really like Jada's music.
I do.
Yeah, he's nice.
Jada, look, you think, look, you can't be good if you can't hear good.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't hear good
don't
music
know what
when it
good-
comes on,
if you have bad taste,
how the fuck can you
how
make
you
good
gonna know
music?
it's good?
Yeah.
When you know if you can't hear it. So other people, I look and go, yeah, this nigga, okay. You think you could take me, huh, nigga? Bitch, come on. Come on, bitch. Playing with me. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's good. That's why I'm fucking with him.
Do you feed off that?
Yeah.
Like the
If
competitive
you don't
nature
have
thing?
good competitors, then what you doing? You know, and they look.
Are you like that with everything? Or are you just music? Are you like that with your show? You need to have the highest ratings.
I want to see. Yeah. And I'm rating specifically for me because I'm not receiving the accolades connected to the performance of it.
So the validation comes from the people.
The audience.
watching.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm with my People Choice Awards. I don't give a fuck about the other things. Based on the actual performance of the material, that's what I care about. And then the networks are on the same side. So they'll look and they'll go, nah, this shit is the biggest shit we got. They don't care if there was a trophy received based on it. But, you know, I say this, when I say this, my publicist cringes every time I say this, right?
Get ready.
I'm going to say this, guys. According to the Emmys, the most talented black man in the world is RuPaul.
Why is that? You would love that. That's a very PC way to look at it.
That's not crazy. We support the LGBTQ community out here.
Google how many nominations. Right.
Let's look.
It'll pop up for like a whopping 19 nominations.
Yeah.
And you know, it's they pick what to support.
Yeah.
And then the other things that are there, you can outperform Succession, you can outperform, or we can see the numbers, and they're not giving that a trophy.
Yeah.
Because it's diversity versus.
Wow. I mean, this is
14 awards, 25 nominations.
Yeah. You see?
But you also can't validate yourself by these things.
No,
Like,
but if
that's
you
his
want
point.
a trophy, go drag, baby.
it's a good idea, actually.
That's the way you go. Like, you know, if your content is in that area, there is a higher probability that you're record.
But if it doesn't work, you know what I mean? Big Mama's House, he didn't get no Oscar.
I know, but look what I just said, man.
Yeah.
You saw how many nominations that was, bro?
Yeah.
You know, so
What
no
about
one's even close. There's no one who's a close second. Right? I'm just saying that if there wasn't a clear...
I feel.
Is there anything you've ever failed at?
Yeah. But most people at true friendship, right?
What is that?
How many people you know married and divorced?
Oh.
How many times you been with somebody that you thought would be with you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So without even having the penalty of being married and then being divorced, when that person is not the person for you, then that's where you felt.
You're sitting next to two people that their first girlfriend are now their wives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're married to each other.
That's my move right there.
Well, no. These two.
Yep. So you guys did it.
They've only slept with one person.
One woman.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, I met my wife when I was 17, 18 years
Pussy
old.
was amazing.
Come on.
It was no joke.
Yo, honestly, he wouldn't know. He really wouldn't know.
No, but that shit wiped out the confusion. That shit deleted his
Can't get
program.
better than this. No, can't get better than this.
God, thank you.
Compared to the diddling, this pussy's awesome, bro.
What? This guy's actually said, no, I'm going to take your number. We're going to be friends.
Let's do it. I can't wait.
The guy's cool. Look. I know he's going home. His fucking wife, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have really crazy friends and shit like that. He's not outrageous shit going on.
Yeah, these guys.
He has some crazy, but this guy's good crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, man, you fucking making the checklist. You want to know a TV show? Yeah, let's do a different TV show.
Yeah, sounds good.
We got to talk first because you're already on your shit.
We can make some moves. I'm making moves. That's what's fun. Everybody eats over here.
It just seems a little more stable than usual. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He says, you two, first woman.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard that shit before.
Yeah.
We got two of them. That shit is crazy.
And if you ask my wife, I'm the best dick she ever had.
It's true. Same.
That's nice.
Same. She don't know how much better it could get, my wife.
Do you block your computer from pornography?
No.
Because she knows there's that other dick out there. She would have to know that there's a difference. She has to be absolutely satisfied, and she fucks with you, baby.
So far.
How long has that been? How long?
We've been together like 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, and we just had a baby 2 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're doing it.
You, how long?
9 years, coming in or no baby. So.
For 9 years?
Yeah.
Did you get a dog yet?
We got a dog.
Yeah, it's cute dog.
You got a baby already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the start.
Fuck that. You said 9 years. Anything that lasts 9 years is good.
She's great.
Yeah, but the relationship shit is hard. Making it work. Yeah.
Just people are difficult, right?
Yeah.
Look at you. How long you lasted? Bitch, you not special. Yeah, motherfucker.
I got a silent for. I got a silent for. Son, we not all perfect.
You're from Far Rockaway, bitch. I know you didn't last a month.
Mine's lasted as long as yours, nigga. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, this is why you can't beef with 50, bro. It always comes back around. It always comes back around.
At least I'm not doing the Tyrese shit.
What's the Tyrese shit? What's Tyrese doing?
You think you gonna take this from me? I will shoot, stab, and kill for mine. Wow. You can shoot, stab, and kill.
For his what?
For the child support.
Oh.
You don't want to pay the money.
He don't want to pay the child support.
Yeah, but he's devastated in California. You know better than stay in California. You know that sign right there was in Hollywood?
Yeah.
That's been held up by the bones of hoes.
Can you check
That sign has been held up by the bones of hoes that have traveled all across America.
Oh my God.
To be in Hollywood.
I didn't know that.
To be people who were successful.
Damn, it's crazy how that works.
They travel from Iowa.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Because someone told them they were
All over
special.
this. No, they traveled there
Yeah.
Wow.
to meet someone and ran out of gas.
Yeah.
To meet someone and they met them
Yeah.
and they just, to support that Hollywood sign, they use
Shit, God,
Yeah.
they use the bones.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes you gotta
It
teach
doesn't.
hot Pilates.
Yeah, that's advanced shit. Because if you ain't got nothing else going on, at least be doing some Pilates. Right?
That was
But you
good.
see how he piped out? You see how he got quiet when I said he didn't last long? I'm just saying to you,
No, I'm good.
I'm just saying to say, look,
I'm in a happy relationship.
you've been happy with
Yeah.
She's not legally in America. He threatens to
No,
send
stop.
her back. Bro, he said, I got Trump's number. You going on and keep complaining, yo.
Go, you try that shit. We gonna make America great.
Bro,
Son,
I told you this, but the amount of people from Trump's team that asked me to get in contact with you,
Yo,
bro, the amount of people, they were like, yo, we just need him to come out to Many Men.
come in and do it.
Is there any, how many people hit you up?
Well, I got contacted a few times, but I wasn't able to do it the last time that they was calling because I had already had previous obligations. They was coming to New York.
Yeah, to do MSG.
Yeah, and they had reached out to us.
Well, they went with Tony Hinchcliffe, I think, and that went well, so.
Tony's the comedian who performed that. That was shout out Tony, man.
Just garbage in the water.
yeah, he's not from New York. He didn't understand.
He went, wow. I was like, yo. He said shit I wasn't sure was okay. Like, I'm 50 Cent. I say shit all the time. I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? I'm like, yo, maybe I should not have been there. Right? Like the way he went off. He went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went off. Shout out Tony, man.
Yeah. That's
Everyone gets these jokes, baby.
We got to disrupt things at points.
That's now. So when they reach out, well, okay. First of all, when you see him get shot,
Yeah, oh shit. I don't know what was going on, but I never seen anybody. Trump did some other shit. He went down and they had that picture to see like under the leg.
Yeah.
That little picture and shit. And then they was putting that on the news. And then when he got up, he was like, fight. I said, oh shit. I was like sinking into the couch that I was in at the time because I was like, this is the shit. There it go. You see the fist right there?
Did you have any PTSD from that?
No. That was because it was happening. It felt like everybody else didn't know that it was happening. Because the people didn't run.
yeah, they were still cheering. They didn't.
In the back.
Yeah.
They stayed there. You know how in a nightclub something happened and they can not even hear it because the music is playing so loud and then you see everybody run. So when you see nothing, nobody moving, you're like, yo, did that shit just happen?
What does it feel like when you get shot?
It's like a piercing.
Really?
It's moving fast, the bullet, so it's like getting a big piercing.
Really?
But it burns, right?
Yeah. This is the gunpowder.
Interesting. Okay, so and then
That I don't think that injury was big enough for him to
feel anything.
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't think people know his story when he got shot.
Like that. Yeah, just like getting a piercing.
But you got shot face.
Yeah. And sorry.
Son, he was getting shot, and correct me if I'm wrong. You're like trying to dodge the bullets.
Yeah, I got shit in the hand.
He's like trying to move away from the guy point blank shooting at him. Then he still had time to get in the car, take his gun out.
No, I was in the car.
Oh, you was in the car.
In the car. When it happened.
So then he points his gun at the guy. The guy shoots his hand. Shoots the gun out of his hand. That's why he likes action movies.
Wow.
Then you can't do nothing.
Oh, you can't pull the trigger because your whole hand.
But imagine having that wherewithal. Somebody shooting at you and you still have the
You do try, like your brain don't stop working. Like if you react to the noise,
Yeah.
the response, and then you
like your
your brain
survival
will start-
instincts
yeah,
kick
you
in.
start
that shit.
moving around in the back seats.
And what a crazy coincidence that guy's just like through a few weeks later, like something happened.
Yeah.
Like,
It's happened to people who involve themselves in lifestyles.
yeah, it's just so insane.
So that is
That scared me.
That
scared me.
Yo, if I say anything to piss you off today, my bad.
That was scary. What the hell? That's insane.
It's all on YouTube. I guess that nobody say nothing to everybody to say.
Wow. Shit. It's crazy out here in these streets, man. So that was happening in Queens that whole time.
Yeah.
I was just in Manhattan, bro. We were going to like youth basketball leagues and stuff like that. It was cool.
was not
out
doing
here in
that type of
Manhattan.
stuff. You know, that is part of the, like the more extreme part of the experience. You know?
Was that the first time you'd ever been shot at?
No, it's the first time I hit like that.
Yeah. And do you think it changed your trajectory? Like, would you still be the same 50 Cent you are today if you didn't go through that?
No.
Wait, what
I had
changed?
to. Well, after following
into a
it,
superhero.
not changing.
But like psychologically, what changed in you?
Oh, Willie, there's no, what's the name? You didn't have to, I didn't even know how it works without responding to it. But when I come back to make the music, the themes are realer. Get rich or die trying. They're looking like I could die before the record even comes out because of the threat level, the things that's going on at the same time. And then you going, this would be a good time to change the narrative, right? You just got shot 9 times. You got to be saying the same shit you were saying. But saying the same thing is...
Made it true, made it authentic
Yes.
and pure. Do you have to like immediately after, are you going, okay, I got to show strength right now? Like in who you are? Are you doing the fight?
I
Trump
wasn't
shit?
even thinking that. You know, look, I was more on not allowing them to see me hurt. You know what I mean? So I was like EVA-ing them. I wouldn't let them come into the hospital.
Who? Even who?
Yeah, yo, Tony. You know?
So you didn't let Tony come to the hospital?
Tell him I'm good. I'm be all right. I get on the phone. Yo, you all right? Yeah. Because I had the braces. Yeah. Shot in the face. So I'm like, yo.
Kanye tried to copy your whole shit.
Yeah, he threw the wire. That was only a car accident.
Yeah. Keep your eyes open.
Get shot the fuck up, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same. No, but it's actually more dangerous. The car is more dangerous than fucking...
I'll take my chances with the car,
Yeah,
bro.
technically speaking.
You got shot.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, stay on it. So you even, that's interesting. You're even showing strength to your team. You're telling them, you don't want them to see you weak
Right,
at all.
because they will always follow me. They always listen to me. So if I tell you I'm hype, but then you look and you see I'm shot, my hand shot, I'm shot in the face, legs shot up, shit, like, you know you're not. You can tell me you're hype when you got a hole in your face, and I'm just like, nah, you got a hole in your face. All right, so I'd rather them not see me like that.
This is the human instinct thing that I'm always so surprised by. It's like, usually someone in that position want to be surrounded by the people they love and want to protect them. And you're constantly in leadership mode. You are constantly leading.
Yeah, at that point, because they've always been under me. Like this before we was on the corner. That's why it seems like he doesn't stop talking about me to a degree. Like, yeah, because he'll look and go, he said that was going to happen and it happened. But he's saying that about
Everything.
yes.
That's,
About, you know what I mean? And he's like, yo, let me see what you, yo, listen, let me better listen when you say shit, because shit be happening.
yo, there was a time, First of all, you guys are hilarious together. When we were leaving Dre's, like the meme came to life. We leaving Dre's, and then at one point, I think you go, he was saying some shit, and then you popped up. You're like, "Why are you saying fuck me for?" Like we literally watched it. It come to existence.
Now he'll say anything out of his mouth. Yeah, because we've been around each other for so long. He's just like, whatever. He calls shit. Yeah. Whole wars and shit like that. He calls it and go, "Yo, you know why? Because he was saying this about you." And I'm like, but I didn't tell you to do that. Right? What the fuck did you just slap this man's kid for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go, wow, shit did happen. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Wait, what happened?
I'll let him talk about it.
You talked about the house being on fire.
I didn't say you done it. I just said the house just on right now. Cut off fire.
Talk about the shit I didn't do, bro.
No, at this time I'm afraid of Yayo. Yayo will still put that work in.
There you go. Yeah, man. He talking about
Jimmy Henchman. Yeah. So he had beef with Jimmy Henchman, and then they were out. I think he was at Rucker Park or something like that. And
they started Apollo.
Oh, it started at the Apollo. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and then they see his kid outside.
Oh no!
Somehow, apparently, Jimmy Henchman's kid got smacked.
How old's the child?
I think it was like 16,
17. You can get slapped at 16, 17.
Okay.
With a hoodie on.
Yeah, like see with a hoodie.
Yeah, you look like you with the shit.
Yeah.
He can't help himself.
I know he can't.
He literally cannot help himself.
I don't have a problem with these guys, bro. Like, this is one of the things that I become involved in all of this shit. I'm not there, man. I'm in Connecticut. You know, just what Jadakiss said on the record, right? You're in Connecticut. Yeah. I'm in Connecticut, bro. I get involved in this shit. They said I was in the trunk.
Yo, is it hard for everybody to love you? Everybody loves you now, and even when you beef with people, if they come back, they're kind of corny. This is not the position you're used to.
No,
it's love and fear, though. Huh? I think people are afraid of him too.
Well, yeah,
it's like love and fear.
I think it's a different. The fear used to be like violence, and now it's public humiliation.
Yeah,
like, I think more people are afraid that you'll get on their ass. No Diddy.
Well, I don't want people to like. I don't get anything out of them feeling like I'll be violent.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be violent.
That's not the goal. Like for me, tough is not the goal. It never was that. I look at the what's the name? The social part is me like just having a voice.
Got it.
The audience, they look and I'll say things and go, oh. Yeah. And they may be like, I wouldn't say that about like that person.
Yeah.
But who I see that person as, like they don't mean enough for me to not say it. Do you understand? Like I think, because I don't take myself so serious.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't take them that serious.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, I'm looking going, come on, bro. You had a couple records, man. Yeah, fuck out of there with that shit. Like, you know, like, that shit matters on a day when we're thinking about the records.
Yeah, but outside of that.
Yeah, outside of that, it doesn't matter. Like,
there was a, you're so funny. There's a, the second the shit happened with Jay, and I knew it too. I went to your page, I was like, I know he's gonna do something. And you were promoting a show, and you were like, the caption of the picture was, I don't know why y'all here, but I got my residency coming up.
No, wait. I'm going to wait. How did you wait for me to do it and then be angry with me when I do it? Later, when you go, oh, okay. The people that were there immediately, I'm talking about the shit jumped to 400 responses as soon as I could refresh it. And I go, 400 responses, and I look, and they go, yeah, wait till it's your turn. This is snap. And I'm like, well, goddamn, you just want everybody to go down on that fucking boat, don't you? It's a good thing I was never in none of these parties. Right? You know, I'm like, this is not an issue for me. Hey, but you see that, people, they enjoy that shit. Like, I think anything that they think is negative about it, I don't delete people. I don't block people.
Oh, really? Oh, you gotta keep them around.
Yeah, because they changed their mind. I don't need you to be deleted. When you change your mind. You change your mind, you're gonna roll with the shit that's going on.
But what about like people, comments that are just like, I'm just trying to ruin your day. I'm just coming here with negative shit. You don't block that?
Matter. It can't matter. But you have to not look. If it matters enough for you to block them, it means they will affect them.
Yeah, don't let them affect you. Don't let them.
I'm just saying it's like
They take that as a win.
Yes.
That's their dub. They want you
brag
to block
about
them.
that.
keep that as a win, but I'm
blocked
serving
me.
my peace of mind. It's like if you're not coming here, if it's not constructive criticism, then it's like
You're saying that it's poison and you just don't want to.
like what the fuck
That's
I need
fair
to,
too. You could do it. But I mean, the ultimate W is they keep on commenting nonstop and you just laugh.
I know that people think that way about me though. I know that energy is there.
That's true. Because you do give, like, you kind of poke the bear a little bit. So it's like,
Look, if you can't, if it's
I'm
not
not
gonna,
like
you think
asking
that
for that
there's
energy.
a way that, because you don't feel that.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the public space, you feel it all the time.
Yeah.
So because everyone has a right to a public opinion.
Of course.
So when they do that, you see that, you go, oh, okay, cool. And then, look, if someone had a negative energy towards you or felt a certain way, you go, why you feel that way about me? Like, because what did I do to make you feel like that? Mm-hmm. You can feel like me, if they feel negative, it's just how they feel today. I'm here to entertain for entertainment purposes. If it entertains them to be upset, they can be upset. If they want to be angry, they can be angry. And then they'll be entertained by it. And then later they'll see something that's effective that comes from me that makes them go, maybe he was right. Later.
Son, you're the joker, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't really, when you're in the public space, look, this relationship, we was talking about relationships now. Right? Imagine you invite someone in, right? Because you date someone when you're in the public space, and you go out with the person, they see you with the person. What you just did is invite the general public to your house.
Yeah.
Now they can have a good time, they can have dinner, and drinks, everything, and then when time for you to let them go home, okay, guys, go home. They go, fuck you, we're not going home.
We're staying in your business.
You should have never invited us in.
Yeah.
And they stay there and they make up all kind of shit, everything. But you've given them the right to do that when you put this person into the public.
Got it.
This motherfucker's
Got
the
it.
Joker. He's a Joker, and Diddy was just dressing up as him that Halloween. Bro.
That's fucked up. That is really fucked up. You just said it, I'm like,
He was dressing up.
No, Diddy was the diddler.
Will you visit Diddy in jail?
no, I wouldn't go to. Do you think this might be too early?
No. Once he's
Might be
once
too early.
just got there.
He's not even saying no. He's not. He's just saying. It's
But
too
I'm saying
soon.
once he gets like locked up, like once he gets sentenced, will you go out to the prison and will you visit him just for funsies?
I don't know. Look, because you think of it. Right now, he can feel like I'm his enemy.
Wait, right now what? Yeah,
Why would he feel that way?
I mean,
I'm not his enemy. The federal government is.
okay, but I mean, he could have multiple enemies, and he can.
But I'm not his enemy.
You could be on his op list.
I'm not why you're
He's,
sitting in jail.
yeah. He's not in the position because of that. Right now he got to fight something else. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
The
But
focus
that's
is
the
there.
same time. It's like the lens is a little.
But if you
different.
have such a big platform, and I'm going through this horrible thing, and then you just keep highlighting this horrible thing that I'm going through, I'm looking at you as my enemy at the same time.
Am I highlighting this horrible thing that you're going through that everyone else is not going through in this person at the same time?
It's not like everybody doesn't know. We all doing the same
We all
thing.
don't have a million,
he's putting the
gajillion
gas on.
followers.
So what about TMZ? Are they ops?
Yes.
TMZ's ops?
Yeah.
Unless they're promoting something good you do, and then they're the homies.
Also,
How
you've
often
been
is
talking
TMZ
about
reporting good shit?
it before this. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, now.
Man, fuck these people.
Yeah,
Fuck what
but
they thinking. You understand what I'm doing?
I get it. But
And
if
they gonna
they
pay me
think
for this shit, man. Big money.
That's right.
No,
There's
I love this shit.
Hold on,
Like, we here for that. We here
Nah,
for
that's
it.
wait.
The lens, the way you see it. Look, they said the downfall of Diddy, and he hadn't had a downfall. He wasn't even convicted of anything.
Oh, that's right. He said it's until proven guilty.
The docs that have already gone out have already done things to damage the public situation. There's responsibility
The
to have the
documentary
doc.
you're working on. What
It
you
has
gotta
a
highlight in this
responsibility.
documentary?
I have a responsibility to make it as fair, as true as possible. Right? And I'm not the director of the
But
doc.
you gotta
I
add-
just talk to them about directing it the right way. I'm executive producing the project.
Okay.
Meaning I could get people that would not get on camera to get on camera to do it. Because it's 50 calling instead of it being this.
You know, it'd be funny if you were like, I think he butt fucked all those guys consensually.
No.
I think make the whole thing about how it's not He did it for love.
No,
he loves
that's
guys'
the whole
butts.
argument. That's what they're gonna have to argue. Because the only thing, like, look, with all these accusations, you think he has a ton of things that he's facing in the criminal situation.
Yeah.
It's not all of that.
Yeah.
Until they have a superseding indictment or bring new charges. This shit is about Cassie and about the Lil Rod.
Who's Lil Rod?
That's the one, the producer dude.
He's the producer. He claimed
Yeah, it's another allegation.
Yeah, but those between that's what he's actually dealing with. He's not dealing with. You hear so much shit that it feels like forget about it.
Nothing wrong with having some baby oil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1,000 bottles.
Yeah.
It's a little something wrong with that.
It's a lot of bottles.
It's a little
of baby
excessive.
Nothing wrong with playing with it. You know what I mean? As long as it's consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people have different habits?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. As long as it's consensual.
Yeah. But if
I
you
don't know about you,
spike
but
the
my
baby
experience-
oil,
look,
it's low.
my experience with baby oil is you can't use a lot of it like that much. It's just,
Yeah.
You know, like,
Not
it's,
a
it's
lot.
just it's not. You like
What if you're trying to get into a place that's really small?
But look what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, my whole body is oiled like I'm like a fucking oil slick, and we only used a quarter of it. A quarter of the bottle will have your whole body
A
shining.
little goes a long way with baby oil.
Yes. So what the fuck is the deal, bro? Why'd you need 1,000 bottles of it? I mean, come on.
Well, it's just cheaper if you buy in bulk, right? Like, I think that's a business decision.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever ran out of Vaseline. Like I don't think I ever
yeah.
bought a
Where did these
Vaseline
drugs
tin
from?
again.
Yeah.
The question is, where do they get these drugs from? Like, where the fuck does this stuff come from? I don't see this stuff like at the local drugstore when you go there. You have to go find a fucking elephant tranquilizer to give someone. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm going
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I'm just saying, how often? And you have it consistently for the party every time there's a party?
There was an elephant tranquilizer.
All kind of shit.
Maybe
bro.
it was an Indian wedding.
Indian wedding?
Yeah, they be having
They bring elephants
elephants
to the
We
wedding,
don't
man.
tranquilize it.
Nah,
that
you know, at the
motherfucker
end
around a
of
little
the, end of the wedding, you
Guys, quick announcement. There's a comedian named Matthew Broussard who is absolutely hilarious, and he just put out his first YouTube special. It's on YouTube right now. Go watch it. Go blow it up, okay? Leave amazing comments. Let's make this shit explode. I love Matthew. He's amazing. And the special is called Hyperbolic,
Yep.
okay? I'll be posting a clip from it. I'll put a link in the my Instagram or whatever. But I want you guys to go watch it. He's very fucking funny, great joke writer, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. He's also a great dude, okay?
Yeah.
So go support Flagrant, full support. Get behind him, and not like you know. You know what I mean? This is we're gonna support him.
Get behind him emotionally.
Emotionally, yes. Emotionally, get behind him. But also, you know what to do. So, future for 50 Cent. Dominate TV, dominate film. Is there anything else that you've looked at throughout your life that you've wanted to enter that the people don't know about yet?
No. Like I think things are changing. Like the technology is changing the way even the film projects are working.
Yeah.
So I'll be a little AI forward.
Are you going to be, you're going to lean into the tech side of it?
Yeah. Because I think it'll allow me to do things that you wouldn't have to do practically
Exactly. You don't have to shoot on this elaborate set.
to do it.
You can do it digitally.
So look at it like when I get to Shreveport, half of what the editing bay will be AI technicians, and then the other half will
Wow. I mean, the Zora stuff is amazing. You've seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Zora?
Yeah. Super.
It's unbelievable.
It's incredible.
Sora is ChatGPT's.
Yeah, it's OpenAI's like video
Yeah.
AI model. It's amazing.
to be able to
Yeah, you
incorporate
posted
all-
something with using Sora recently, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was-
So Tyler had hit me. He showed me stuff because they show him like demos of things as soon as they come out with.
Oh, I was talking about the one with Diddy and Jay-Z walking around with the...
Oh, that was. I think that's an apps. That's like a little app.
That was AI?
That was AI.
Yeah, you know what I do? I look at it. This shit comes across. It comes across my feed, and I'm laughing at it. And then I go, oh no, people will fall out if I post that. I'm gonna post that. And I just do it. And then
Son, you love this shit. You love this
it was funny though. It was done. That one particularly was done well.
Yeah. You like the art of it. You just like that it was
You're an
produced.
artist.
I'm like, look at this shit. And it's
Oh, okay. Before we go, I have to tell you this one thing. There was this story of this Instagram guy in Florida that killed his girl or whatever that people said I look like.
oh yeah.
And you hit me, you're like, yo, we're doing this movie and you're playing
gotta
it,
do that.
right? I swear to God, he DMs me from jail And he goes, "What? I heard you're doing my movie." He goes, "I heard you're doing my." This guy right here. He goes, "I heard you're doing my movie. I'd like to talk to you about it so that you can, honor the character or whatever."
Yeah, listen,
I swear to God, what's his name? What's his name? I'm looking up. His name is like Aladdin or some shit. What is it?
Hold on. What is his name?
Oh,
that was the #1, the highest rated docu-series on Peacock.
Oh, really? Yeah, that one right there with the mustache and goatee. Wow.
Yeah, and he got a lot of crazy performances. So it's a real active piece.
Ali.
So I'm like, yeah, my boy got
He's
to
a
come.
thespian. Dude,
Ali
this guy.
Aluban.
Ali. Yeah, ask him what's his Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, so we might have to work, but I feel like we should consult him at least.
Listen, we got the docu-series side of it's already done and in development on the scripted side. But I'll be right back to you with that. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT.
Yep.
Somehow he has managed to maintain his authenticity. This is the most impressive part. Maintain his authenticity while working in the most inauthentic businesses that exist today. Mm-hmm. This is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.